Sit down. Everybody remain seated where you are.
Hey, man, so you put me on?
Yeah.
Then why isn't alcohol made illegal? Flowers and grass. Like juice freaks get hangers and cirrhosis in the liver. Besides, grass doesn't have it for me like alcohol. Besides, that cigarette much worse. Right, man. As much as you want.
And quit. We'll have a party. There's nothing wrong with crass. Yeah. 1,000 times. You'll never go to Hoosier Sophisticate.
Don't take any films of me. You're not going to use them anyway.
Well, speak your mind then.
Okay, I will. No one has the right to tell me what I can do with my own body, what I can eat, drink, or smoke. This is a free country, and no one has the right to take away my constitutional rights.
It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. Steve likes the weed. Steve likes the weed. Tell you about DMT. The DMT. Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Hoosiers with the dream. Sophisticated blasphemy. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. So let's set our minds free for the singularity. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show.
Good morning, friends. Join us and start your day with a gentle meditation from Hoosier Sophisticate. Let us all remember, we are only as good as our last breath. This morning we're going to start with a promise to ourselves. This is from Christian D. Larson. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. To talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet. Promise yourself to make all your friends feel that there is something in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true. Promise yourself to think only the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. Promise yourself to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. Promise yourself to forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. Promise yourself to wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile. Promise yourself to give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have not time to criticize others. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. Promise yourself to think well of yourself and to proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud words, but with great deeds. To live in faith that the whole world is on your side. The universe conspires in your favor, so long as you are true to the best that is in you.
So Elohim is both masculine, feminine, singular, and plural, and it's also abstract. So you could translate that first line as in the head is created the gods or the powers, and then if you continue messing around with the rest of the line, which normally says in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. If you move around 2 letters in the second half of that line, rather than saying the heavens and the earth, it says you are heavens and you are earth. So you can read the first line if you want to, and one of the great sages of history did. In the head was created God, and if you continue messing with the letters, you are heavens and you are earth. So that's one thing I wanted to say about how to read the Bible.
That's exciting.
Basically, read in Hebrew. It's much better in Hebrew.
Good morning, Hoosier Sophisticate land. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoyed your promise to yourself. I hope that you can live by it today. Let me kill this jacket here. Get this off of here. I want to make sure I'm not giving any sponsorships away to anybody that's on my chest here. We're going to get after it today. How is everybody? Let's kick it over here to the chat cam. Oh, yeah. Hang on a second. Steve-O, let them know what's going on, bud. What's going on? What's going on, bud?
You sound a little sniffly. You sound like you got a little naze. You okay, bud? Are you okay, buddy? I'm worried about you. Your health is poor. Hey, guys, what's up? Here in Hoosier Sophisticate Nation. Hey, y'all. Hoosier Sophisticate Nation. Guys, I spent my morning. My favorite time in the morning is like when I wake up a little early, and I kind of just like sit in that half sleep world. Ooh, baby. And usually songs will be
A lot of
popping
times
through my head.
I can be there, but I got to sit up. Otherwise, I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, yeah, I usually do. But then I'm like, I have a second 9-minute snooze that comes through. I'm usually tired, more tired.
Sure, it's a series
after
of
that.
snoozes.
But this morning, I love when they're Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters. I think we brought it up the other day. Elton John's got 40 jams.
Yep.
And Mona Lisa and Mad Hatters would probably be...
If you downloaded his greatest hits, it might not even make the cut, which is weird.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
It's weird. It's crazy.
It's actually happened to me a few times. Looking for that song, I'm like, well, certainly it's going to be on Elton's top 20, and it's never on there.
That's when I do like a new artist. I'll click down like their first top 3, and then I'll just start hitting random ones.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a gem.
There's a gem in there.
There's a gem in there.
Buddy, you and I, Funeral for a Friend, bud.
Oh,
we'll listen
God,
to that.
That song is a gem.
It's a gem.
Love like bleeding in my hand. Oh, God, that shit is the shit. Anywho, Bob Marley, we all know all his songs.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a new show called Small Axe.
Okay.
On Amazon, probably Amazon Prime, I'm thinking.
Right.
And so it's called Small Axe. I don't know if you've ever heard the Bob Marley song Small Axe.
Probably, but off the top of my head, I don't know.
I had never heard it till about 5 or 6 years ago. My cousin was in the Peace Corps, and I heard that song, and I was like, "Oh shit, this song kind of reminds me of you." The whole thing is, if you are a big, big tree, we are the small axe. Come in to chop you down.
Oh, axe.
Yeah.
Like not ACTS. This is an axe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Small axe.
Gotcha.
Nice. Small acts of kindness.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, that's what
The acts of kindness, bitch!
How about I cleave you in the forehead with some acts of kindness? Are you feeling better yet, bud?
I feel kind. Good morning there. Who
We
is
got
that?
Bruce Elevate, Nick from Pressure Drop Grow Shop, Ginger Bromley, Robert CL. Oh, I think that's... Okay, I think I know who that is. Allie is in the house. Allie Taylor.
Allie up in the house.
C. Merritt's up in the house. Put it on, buddy. Put it on, buddy.
I got it here. And we're dancing.
Turn it down, brother. That's all for you. It's all for you. Healing medicine, and it's all for you. Small axe.
It's all for you, Damien. It's all for you. And then she jumps out the window in The Omen. That scene fucked me up. When they're at, like the school picnic or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And the teacher's
Omen
like,
was a fucked up deal.
the teacher's like, it's all for you, Damien. And then she jumps out the window.
He does a little crappie flop off the ledge.
Yeah, no teacher ever killed themselves for me. What the hell?
Yeah, and they clearly didn't care about you.
They did not care about me. Anywho, small axe. That's the way I feel sometimes.
Like a small axe, just
small
fucking
axe
chopping
chop
out a
it
big
down
old
to
oak.
Yeah, damn right, dude. Because when you get enough people together, and I was explaining the kind of meaning to the kids, because I like to ask them what they get out of songs. You know, like, what was this song about, kiddos?
Sure.
And they were talking like, oh, I don't really get it. And I was like, dude, you know, it doesn't matter how big the tree is, you know, and some trees are good, some trees are bad. But if you're a small axe, baby, don't matter. Enough times you chop through that thing, you're going to fucking chop it down. If that was your goal,
No doubt.
that's the thing that's bringing you trouble. You're the small axe. Chop that shit down,
I
bud.
dig it, man.
Little chip by little chip.
Makes me think
we can
of,
all get there.
Of the guy, I can't remember exactly what country
We can all
he was
get
in,
there.
But there was a guy who lived in a remote village. His wife was sick and couldn't get her to a hospital in time because you had to go around the mountain, so she ended up dying. He spends the rest of his life dedicated to carving a hole through the mountain, a road through the mountain, so that nobody will ever have to do that again. That was the rest of his life. That's some heavy shit, man. That's some heavy shit. We are capable of great things, each of us with our tiny little axe.
No doubt, dude. And it's small little things over and over that kind of make it happen, you know?
100%. Let me see here, bud. I got...
What you got? What you got for
What
everybody?
you got for
Give me what
everybody?
you got for a poke chop. Ha! Give me what you got for a poke chop. She threw it at me like it was a shortstop. Ha! You know that song.
All right.
You know that song, don't you?
Sure. It's Friday, I'll tell you that. I got a little whiskey in my water, a little sugar in my tea.
Man, whiskey in your water.
What's some whiskey in your water? Like, man, when I was a kid, I was like, man, this dude's got it figured out. Man.
Mama told me not to come.
Dude, you get it?
Shit.
You see why it makes
That
sense?
song
Now
is
it all makes sense, dude.
Oh my God, I never. That ain't the way to have fun. Oh.
That's where I'm living, bud.
Mama told me not to come.
Yeah, naturally.
That ain't the way to have fun. Mom, you're wrong. It's
the only way to have fun.
You're an idiot. Whoa. You don't want to show this to the people? We sell these.
It'll probably hide on the screen.
What?
It does. That's kind of cool, though.
Oh,
That's kind of cool.
awesome.
Throw me
dude.
that orb of energy, bro.
This is sweet.
You're juggling bulls there.
The rest of the show.
What, Alan?
This is.
What do you
What
want?
do you want, Alan?
Good morning, Steve and Craig. I believe it's high time we talk about some jizz. Yeah, baby, that sweet pearl jam. Erectoplasm. Loads of liquid silk. A little ball bath, if you will.
Oh, God.
Let's talk nut butter, you filthmongers.
Okay.
Who was that one before?
A little ball barf? He's a sicko. He's a sicko.
Ball barf.
That's the news.
Ball barf.
We're taking this show out with our new song, our new hit single.
Our new hit single,
Ball
Ball Barf by the Barf Ballers. Hey guys, it's Friday. If you want to come and watch the show with us, you already are probably. But if you're listening to it on the podcast, which you can do that if you're watching right now, you can also listen to it on the podcast. And
My wife made it less than 20 seconds without just talk. Take it up with the AI.
yeah, take it up with the AI. He's one
Take it
of
up with
those
the
talk
AI,
about it.
yeah.
Even though we were just talking about Mama told me not to come.
We're just singing a song, man.
Yeah, just songs time.
This is
And
song
guys,
singers.
you know one way you can help us? You know?
Wow.
You know,
How,
you can
bud?
share the Twitch feed. You can share it with one
But
of your
the
friends.
way to share it, like it's in a text message
In
to
a text
someone you
message
love.
to your
Like,
friend.
hey, you feel like laughing this morning, Popo?
Yeah, man, it's going to be a great morning. These guys have so much fun.
You
3
trying to-
hours, start my day.
You
Yeah.
trying to have a little giggle there, Popo?
You giggling?
Click on this link. Maybe subscribe to these fellers.
Are you giggling right now?
We are on our way to affiliate, buddy.
What's
we are
that mean?
on our way to. Wait a minute. Are we already affiliate?
Yeah, we're already affiliated.
No, we're on our
Partner.
way to partner.
Partner, boy.
That's what's happening, boy. You guys are gonna make us.
Boy, howdy.
You guys are gonna make us say, "Well, that's kind of weird. The bill of my hat just kind of makes it all disappear."
Oh, that's cool. If I don't do that, it's not green.
On my way to
do
Waynesville
that.
to finally see the man. Good luck, Matt Neal. That happened with
I'm
us.
on the last train to Waynesville, gonna meet you at the station. Got caught smoking weed and now I'm beating off in a Chevy. La la la.
La 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 la.
I don't know where that came from. I honestly don't know.
And now I'm beating off in a Chevy. Well, it is Friday.
It's Friday. People are
Friday,
having
bud.
fun.
And that
People
means
are
we're
having
beating
fun.
off in Chevys today, bud.
Beating off in a Ford? I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Oh man, is that? Feel bad for our peeps.
Why do you feel bad for our peeps?
Just because they gotta.
Because they got to deal with this. It's like 23 minutes. It's 18 minutes into the broadcast.
This is our most popular time.
We've hit 24. We've hit 24 cum jokes.
Guys, you can share this show. Honestly, it's the one thing that helps us so much. And we're gonna try to give you lots of stuff today. Yesterday we talked about all of the vehicles that could help you get off road. Today, I'm gonna learn you about tiny homes. I was trying to talk while you coughing on them. Jesus Christ. Tiny homes. Hit the cough button. Oh, we don't have one. We don't have one of those. So, you know, all of the people in our group want to leave, like, the population, general population. That's why we found a group of loners. We found a group of loners who's like, yeah, let's come together and form a group. I'm going to the fucking woods. I'm out of here, man. And I'm into it. I like it. I want to do that one day. I want to fish. I want to hunt. I want to live off the land. My plants, I named them all.
I saw we got Dorothy,
Rose, Blanche, Sophia.
Sophia.
Those are my 4 girls. That are,
I hope they're all girls.
I hope they're all.
I
girls.
hope they're all girls.
And then we got Hilda, Lucille, Virginia, and Bess. So our 4 grandmas and the 4 golden girls.
Okay.
So I got 8 in there.
Okay.
The grandmas are the OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was Hilda?
Hilda was Magic Melon.
No, but I mean to you, who was Hilda?
Hildegard?
What grandma was Hilda?
Jens.
Oh, okay.
Jens is Hildegard.
Hildegard, really?
Damn German.
She's a little Viking woman.
No. She's strong like one though, man. When
Still
she
is,
pins
huh?
me, woo-wee.
She's
I like
the one
being
who talked
pinned.
about the Amazon position.
Oh yeah.
Naturally.
Oh, yeah, it was the first position we ever did.
You got to set a tone. You got to set.
Could you imagine?
You just got to set a tone, man.
Woo, bar's pretty
it's
high.
It's
We're pulling
old
into the
dude with the
station.
Heelys on, the feather earrings. You saw that video, didn't you? Where the dude is, he's doing a man on the street, and the guy's talking about how he's like, it was after Thanksgiving. He's got the Thanksgiving farts and everything. Oh, buddy, I got a video to
Is
show
it
you
good?
during the break. You're gonna have a fucking kick with this one. It would be our dream. It would be our dream man on the street interview. This guy is, he looks like he's from 21 Jump Street. Okay, this dude hits him up for a man on the street. He's telling him, like, this is after 3 or 4 days of eating Thanksgiving leftovers. He runs into this gal. They go home. she's gonna go down on him.
I did see
And,
that.
and he's like, man, dude, I haven't showered. Like, this is days after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
He's like, things are not good. And, yes. And like, he's like laying on the ground. And the best part about it is like when he lays back, you can see that he's wearing Heelys. He's a full ass adult. Like everything about this guy is just tremendous, just magnificent, tremendous. Oh, I'll get a ladder for you. I'll be right back.
Guys, we love the morning times with you and everybody. What the? This is. Hey guys, we love the morning time with you and we're friends. And it's gonna be a really great day. Who's with me today? Guys, the weekend's coming up. What you got going on? Oh, wait, I don't care. Yeah, actually, I do. If you want to tell me, if you want to, put on the chat, hey, this is what I'm doing. We'll read it, I guess.
We'll get to it eventually.
We're struggling this morning, guys. Put some on the goddamn text line. I'm just kidding. I got a bunch of shit, but where's my laptop?
I never saw you bring a laptop in, Shooter.
Never saw me bring a laptop in. That'd do it. That'd explain it. That ought to explain it.
That ought to make for a pretty easy go.
Oh, really? This is what you've done to me?
Oh, that's what we're selling brand new in the fucking front? Jesus. Call fucking
Did it pop? Remember how cool that was when you would take a lighter and you were like, I'm going to throw this thing on the fucking ground. Bah! And all your friends were like, dang, dude, you're a fucking explosion machine. And you're like, just wait till your fucking dad checks out that pipe bomb I put in his fucking mailbox. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You can't say that. You cannot say that.
You cannot say things like that.
It's a joke. It's a farce. I gotta make that thing black.
Steve,
it's bugging
did you
me.
see the damn video of the gal cutting cake with wine glasses?
That's my number. That's my. Oh, yeah. Obviously, it's in the Trello.
What is the? First off, seems
pissed.
genius to me.
People are
It
pissed.
seems like it makes a lot of sense to me.
Have you guys seen the video with
You're
it's a
eliminating-
cake, it's wine glasses, and they just scoop a corner down, scoop a corner down, scoop a corner down.
You probably just alerted the ATF. We're headed to Texas. A week of hiking Palo Duro Canyon, second largest canyon after the Grand Canyon. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you can stop bragging.
Second largest canyon.
So excited to camp out and be off grid. Gives me a boner. Okay. Genius. Ugh, I have to work all weekend. And then back to Matt Neal. I'm done talking about him.
Genius.
You're a genius. All right, so maybe you guys have seen it. There appears to be a nice, lovely little, I don't know, what is it? Maybe a strawberry cake or something, white frosting. Everybody takes their little wine goblet and they just chop off a corner of the glass, and they got a glass full of cake. Seems seemingly innocuous. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Not a problem, is it?
Yeah, what if the glass shatters, you idiot, and then you've ruined the cake for everyone?
Well,
read some of the complaints about it, bud.
A
Then you'll understand.
That very controversial cake cutting technique has divided people's opinions online. While some people cut their cake in half, then in half again, repeating the method until it's sectioned into identical triangles. Others, like
what about
Kylie
that Kardashian?
Jenner,
Yeah, what about that Kardashian broad?
Others, like Kylie Jenner, who was called a literal psychopath for her technique, prefer to take a chunk out of the middle.
Yeah, that's what happens when
you're a Kardashian and nobody ever tells you that your ideas are fucking stupid.
I want the middle of the cake. Throw the rest of the cake away. Oh, but honey, people are like starving in the world, and we have a lot of good stuff. So we like, I want the middle of the cake. Okay, honey. Well, people are gonna eat other parts of the cake. You can't. Yeah. Okay.
I'll buy all the rest from their own cakes. Seems like a fair trade. But instead of using a knife and dishing out the cake in a bowl or on a plate, TikTok user
Good morning
at the Rose period uses a wine glass. The woman showcased the method when her daughter celebrated her 20th birthday with her friends, and it's definitely unconventional. I mean, it's a goddamn free-for-all, if we're being honest. Let's just.
I thought it was very
brilliant. You're not dirtying up a knife.
I thought it was coordinated.
It makes sense. Everybody comes in there. They practice. They wasted 14 cakes doing this TikTok video.
You think? I bet they did.
They're like, guys, listen, you come in on the fucking downbeat, bud.
Happy birthday, Julia.
Happy birthday, Julia. You fucking your mom. Your
Hates
birthday
you.
brought just unbelievable angst to the population of the world. The clip shows her daughter blowing out the candles before each member of the group takes it in turns to scoop up a piece of cake from around the edge using a wine glass. And they cheers with it. But we have so many questions, Steve. This is from the...
We have so many questions.
This is from the Mirror. Wouldn't it be easier to wash up a small plate rather than wiping down delicate wine glasses?
No,
and more importantly...
I like eating desserts out of cups like
more
that.
importantly, what if someone presses too hard and their glass shatters into the cake?
You get a guy, everyone's like,
are you not going to know?
You get a guy who's like, oh, cool. Next person's like, oh, Craig. Ooh.
This guy fucking pulling the china shop.
Everywhere.
I like it. I hope someone does that. It's
not that hard not to do.
I'm more likely to eat. Cake sucks, by the way. I mean, there's a hot take for you. I fucking hate cake.
Yeah, I used to be the same way.
Some cakes are fine.
But when people make like a moist...
Yeah, if they can really
well-flavored cake, not too sweet.
The closer you can make your cake to a pie, then I'll probably like it. Since being
damn,
I said it.
Controversial take, bud. Jesus.
Nobody wants to eat a fucking Mr. Clean Eraser.
Well, I know what you're going to be doing all weekend, writing apology letters to the cake people.
I'm not damn sure not going to rhyme with these people. Since being posted, the video's been viewed more than 1.6 million times because that's content, bud. Because that's content. Cutting a fucking cake with a wine glass. Boy, a lot went into that, you simple fucks.
Yeah, we do 3 hours of
It was liked 457,000 times, Steve. And while a few people thought the hack was genius, especially for being COVID-proof. Yeah, we're going to talk about being COVID-proof after the lady's daughter blew candles out on the cake. Yeah, it was fucking COVID-proof, you dipshit. Holy
hey, hold on. This table's COVID-proof.
Let me unproof it real quick.
It's COVID-proof, guys. We're good.
Others were quick to find fault with it.
Okay.
One said, "Oh my God, I think you just discovered something new," while another wrote, "Next birthday party, we are totally doing this." A third called the hack genius, and others labeled it life-changing. How much cake are you eating, pal? How much cake are you eating that this is changing your life?
And you don't
because I'll tell you right now, your life probably in poor fucking in the shadows of poor health if you're eating that much cake that this technique is life changing. You're probably not living a great life.
I spent 40% of my time cutting cake. Okay, I've knocked it down to 20 with this cup thing, and you're telling me some South City Hoosier idiots that we are probably very good close personal friends with didn't have the dishes done for their kids' party and said, "Hey, everybody, take these fucking red Solo cups and scoop a little cake up." But you know it's happened. Or they had like some commemorative Kentucky Derby glasses or, you know, whatever bullshit glass cups that the like rain sheen feature that were like gold that you would get at the fucking buffet.
Okay.
Maybe they had those, and maybe they were filling those up with cake. Let's not just give the elites and their wine glasses.
I'll use a red Solo cup, motherfucker.
Wine glasses. Red Solo cup.
I'll do it.
All right. Lift you up.
But not
it's
all of
time
her
to party. Remember that song? It's time
remember
to
that
party.
I remember that song.
Red Solo cup. All
You know,
right.
like Trace Adkins,
That's not
Trace
Adkins.
Toby Keith
Toby
started
Keith, thank
with.
you.
He started, I think, at a place with me where I liked him, and then every time he talked, I started to like him less, which is weird. He seems like a likable guy. But not all of her followers.
Uncle Sam Ross's name off the top of his list, and then the fucking guy was
and then the broad in the hallway started shaking her fist. And she said, "Hey, your own government probably did this, but let's go kick some brown people in the face."
Yeah, they don't ever like hit the, you know.
They don't ever really fucking give you the story, do you? But not all of her followers were impressed, as one person said, "That's a lot of dishes, though. How is it any more dishes?" Are they suggesting that we use a bunch of paper plates and trash the environment? That person's an ass. I'll just tell you right now. You're using no more. Everyone just grab it out of your hands. That way we can save.
It's
on
not
the
a bad
dishes.
idea.
That's not a bad play, actually. I've eaten many.
What about
cakes
cake
like
gloves?
that. Cake gloves is the next. We got to get a TikTok. We got to get a
gloves.
TikTok. We're getting cake gloves. It's not a bad play. I'm getting cake gloves. A second then added, but now you're eating out of sticky glasses. While
What?
another, that's the dumbest thing.
Out of sticky
You know what?
glasses? This
The
glass
more
so
I read
sticky.
the more and more I read this, you don't deserve to eat cake out of wine glasses. You people.
Yep. Eat it off a plate, you fools.
While another commented, I feel like I just witnessed a crime taking place.
Yeah.
Will this be your new cake cutting technique?
So
Oh yeah, you're good.
they've had so much.
Oh, it's because I've got it. Go ahead.
They had so much. Their life is so good that they think that is crime.
They're dumb. They're
They
dumb.
think that's crime.
I'm getting cake gloves though. If I learned anything about what I want out of this world, it's cake gloves. Except
Cake gloves.
I'm going to use it to eat pie because cake sucks. Except for
You're
pineapple
an
upside
idiot.
down cake. Pineapple upside down cake is
fool.
great.
You're
Carrot
silly
cake
fool.
is also very good. Those are my two. Those are my two jams.
I guess.
Outside of that, take your cake home. Get your cake on out of
What
here.
about wacky tobacco pie?
What about wacky tobacco pie?
I hate pie.
What a weird thing to
I
say.
hate pie.
Jesse.
I hate pie too.
Well,
There's no pie I've ever eaten that I'm like,
it's
ooh,
a
so
silly,
good,
it's a
so
silly,
good
dumb
pie.
thing to say.
I don't like pie.
It's a dumb, stupid thing to say.
I like 3.1437947329476297.
That's not you were fallaciously adding numbers into pie that are not actual pie.
They didn't know.
I did. I'm the boy. Yeah, I told you about that documentary, The Boy with the Beautiful Brain. It's awesome. It's fascinating. I'm convinced that.
No, you told me about that documentary, The Man with the Beautiful Cock.
That was one of my favorites. It was a sequel. That was the big complaint about the man.
Well, it was
the
a
boy with
trilogy,
beautiful-
the old man
boy
with the beautiful
brain. They're like,
balls.
yeah, his brains are great and all, but his dick don't work. So they after a lot of backlash from the fans, they came out with the guy with the beautiful cock. He was brainless.
Yep.
He was just a dumb.
It was a trilogy.
He was every woman's dream. He was a mute
With
a
just a
deaf
hammer.
mute gymnast with a 4-pound cock.
Yeah, sounds beautiful.
He's a great man.
And then when he
had
was
no
a
opinions.
When he was a grandpa,
he was Rocky from Rocky Horror Picture Show. He'll do push-ups and chin-ups. He'll do the
Push-ups?
snatch, the clean and jerk. That's how he says it in the movie.
Oh God, that movie made me so horny. But that was a
But
dude
you wanted to fuck
saying
Tim
it.
Curry?
Yeah, it
I
fucked
get
me
it.
up, dude. It fucked me up. Why? I shouldn't have allowed that to mess me up. But it did. So I'm here now doing a radio show or whatever this is. Whatever that means.
Then I come in and I go, Frankenfurter, it's all over. Your mission is a failure.
Is that what you do?
Too extreme.
Susan Sarandon?
Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I'm just gonna sing Rocky Horror Picture Show tunes all day.
Yeah, I know a little bit of it. I don't know.
Oh, Toby Keith, Wacky Tobacco is what you're talking about.
What does he have a song called
At least
Wacky
he's
Tobacco?
got that. Yeah, he did. Great.
He smokes weed.
He smoked
Great.
weed with Willie again. He did do that one, which was fine. It's great. It's fine.
Well, Uncle Sam's got your name at the top of his list. God, I fucking can't stand that.
Well, I'll
shit.
tell you what.
And the eagle done fly, and the fucking magnum shooting into the air.
I'll give him this. He
Fuck.
basically took a picture we recently took and
Exactly,
gave
he
it
did.
fucking
He did.
gave it lyrics,
Yeah,
which
he
I
did.
can appreciate.
At this point, yeah, but I
Yeah.
wish it was a spoof.
No doubt.
One day he wakes up, he's like Bill Hicks. He's like, you know, oh, looks like we got ourselves a Rita. That's one of my favorite jokes of all
Pretty
time.
great. It's pretty great.
What you reading for?
You guys have to listen to it. It's hilarious. We'll check it out.
Okay, I will. Who's
Want to
that?
Want to be more famous, dude? We can buy some flowers,
yes.
some primes, and some viewers.
Yes, yes.
Do it.
I do want to be famous. Make me famous, boy.
I'll make you famous. Remember
Make me
that?
famous.
Remember that when Billy the Kid said, "I'll make you famous."
Billy the Kid?
Yeah, and Young Guns.
I never have seen Young
Emilio
Guns.
Estevez.
And
That was his big
and
deal.
Charlie Sheen, right?
Because he was, it was
Were
all
both
them
of them in
fucking bad motherfuckers.
Rob
It
Lowe.
was all them bad motherfuckers.
Chris Christopherson.
All them bad motherfuckers. Who you want? Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
He's a real Native American, I believe, right?
Sure.
Because there's not many actors.
I'm not keeping tabs on the fucking.
Well, you
natives.
should.
I'm not keeping tabs
I'm
on the
trying
indigenous
to.
folks, bud.
I want to go up to Alaska.
I don't give a fuck what I have
want
to
to go
say.
to Sitka
So
up
you
in
can
Alaska.
get. So you can get Inuit. Into it, because I'm into it.
Okay.
I'm into Inuits. What do you want me to say?
All right, hold on. Where's the fucking...
We got something. We got a diagram. We got a diagram. Hang on, the no yeet zone. Let's let everybody know that real quick. It's still the no yeet. I think we're up to 600.
Everybody's
600 and change.
Oh, I'll erase his dick too. It's
no big's dick.
No big's penis.
About time we stop.
All right. So Craig just made a joke. Go ahead and leave that up there.
Yeah, you got it. I got it.
No, we were talking about
Alaska.
Alaska, you know, it's got the little chain island, and it's got this thing, and there's fucking, you know, people that died here and shit. Alaska. Okay.
Nice little donger on Alaska.
Sitka is somewhere right around here. Sitka. Is a place with indigenous.
There's indigenous folks all over the joint.
People's town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's where we have Alaska, Sitka. Craig.
I'm asking if you're trying to get Inuit.
He asked me, what are you?
Are you?
Are you trying to get Inuit?
That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Are you trying to get...
I believe your punctuation goes...
Inside?
Here, let's bring it down. There we go. Okay.
If we really want to get into it, and we're doing...
Okay. There you go.
Are you trying to get Inuit? Here's Alaska. Here's Sitka. Here's the place where I want to go. I look at him.
Just a straight face.
Just puzzled. That's me. Here's Craig.
Yeah, you get my joke?
He's fucking... he's having the best time of his life. He says, I'll put that, I'm into it. That's Craig's.
I'm into
That's
it.
his.
Yeah, I'm into
That's
it.
his deal.
The
okay?
Inuits.
He's into
I've
it.
never banged an Inuit broad.
You're not living. So, into...
Yeah, it's a play on words.
It equals...
Inuit.
Are we okay with
that? You guys
that?
get the formula?
Are we okay with that? Is everyone okay with that?
Just in case this has been insensitive, we want to make sure we spell it out for you.
Yeah. This was probably more insensitive than anything.
100%.
Okay, cool. Let's get
Let's go ahead and drop it out of there. It's still a no yeet zone. Get it together, people.
No, yeet.
Good morning, Matt Blake.
I already said morning to him. Don't say morning to him.
Lou Diamond is Filipino American.
Bullshit. Who the fuck said
Mike
that?
Otane. I believe he's an expert on
Bullshit. He's not our... Yeah, right. He doesn't even know where he's from.
American Filipino actor. He's right.
Fuck!
Pinoy power!
No, he's part Native American.
Okay, fine.
I said it.
Fine.
Okay? I said it and I'll stand by it.
Take it up with him.
Navajo or something?
No, he's Captain Savaho.
Never know. Nailed it.
No.
Zombie arms, ass out, walk like Sean. Zombie arms. What is it?
It ain't ass out, I can tell you that. It's a children's YouTube.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Bow-legged.
Bow-legged, belly out, zombie arms, walk like Sean.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Steve, also from
this
the mirror.
day in history.
No. Fuck
Oh.
Adam Bundren. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you any history.
Gave up on that, huh?
No, I got one. It's just turns out like the first day we did that was like the greatest day for Is that how you feel when I just jam on that thing? I'm sorry.
What? You got jam on there?
Oh, I said, is that how you feel when I jam on it? Because I'm sorry. Man's handwritten note hidden under the floor in 1917 finds its way to his granddaughter.
How cool is that?
Pretty neat.
How cool is
The
that?
house is the most terrifying fucking thing I've ever
A
seen.
little bit. It's just an old farmhouse.
Let's just do
type.
this here. Let's bring.
It's in
these-
New York. It's in New York. That's why I
bring these
gave them to you
people on,
earlier, so you could throw them up on there. But
Yeah, but it's easier
you're doing
just
everything.
it's easier just do it in time.
just do everything. You're doing it all, guys.
Tell them about our sponsors.
They know all about them. I want them to come up to Sweet Leaf and Festus to come say hi. I'm not gonna
wish
be
they
here.
would.
Did old girl come up here?
I don't know who old girl is.
Old girl.
Old girl.
It's hard to say old girl because then they're like, I'm old. No, just girl.
I call old girl.
Yeah.
Old girl, old boy.
Yeah, that's
Old
what
girl,
I
old
call
boy.
old boy like 5. He could be 5 years
5
old.
years old. I'm like, look at that old whippersnapper.
So
I don't know who the girl is.
come up here.
There was someone that came in here for a smoking hot deal on Kratom yesterday.
Oh, I know. You called
Yeah.
me and you sold him some kratom.
Sold him some Kratom.
Good
dude.
for you.
Kratom.
Good for you.
Kratom.
Kratom's some good shit, man.
Kratom.
Kratom is.
I got to
good
learn so
shit,
much more
bud.
about it because I didn't. Even being
Green
as
Lane.
attached to ending the drug war as we are, I really probably discounted how much Kratom is
Yeah,
doing.
you did. You're
to-
an asshole.
Yeah, I said, what?
You're like, so it's CBD
So
kratom.
you're
Fuck
selling
that.
fucking tea, bud?
CBD.
It's really helping people on with opiate
It's helping with everything, man.
reliance, I guess.
It's helping with everything, man. No, I wouldn't go that far. That's
Steve,
too
from the
much of a
mirror
claim.
again.
Too much of a claim.
From the mirror again.
Yeah, what's up from the mirror again?
I don't know, bud. Here we go. A milk bottle containing handwritten letters
Milk?
and rare coins has been discovered more than a century after being hidden.
I know.
The capsule, if you dare, which was found buried under the floor in Roslyn Grist Mill in New York by a team working to renovate the building, dates back to 1917 when it was installed during a restoration project, says the Roslyn Landmark Society, which provides information about historic and architecturally significant buildings. Alongside a number of rare coins were 2 letters, one written in English and one in Italian, which eventually made its way back to the author's granddaughter, reports the Daily Star. The English letter was penned by Stephen Speedling, who owned a carpentry shop in the city. Doesn't look legible. Whereas the Italian note was written by Romolo Caparello, who identified himself as the person who designed the structure's concrete roof. The letter was translated by Andrea Fetti, professor of Italian and Cultural Studies at Stony Brook University.
Stony Brook. Donnie Brook.
Stony Brook. Stony Brook, isn't that where...
That sounds familiar.
Isn't that where Leary and all the gang were hanging up in that little mansion up in upstate New York?
Isn't that what it is? That's what it is.
Who explained that Romola wanted to be remembered for his pioneering work on the mill. Attention, this is a gift that I am giving you, he wrote. Romolo Caparelli invented the planking-style concrete roof and walls installed in 1916 and 1917. So remember us, first bricklayer, Romolo Caparelli. Ham storer Romolo's granddaughter confirmed that he was born in Pico, Italy, and later became a resident of Roslyn. He worked on a restoration of the grist mill in 1916 when it was intended to be used as a museum. She told the Landmark Society he applied a unique style of stucco to the exterior and concrete for the floors and roof. He also placed his initials in the stucco by the front entrance. I'd been told by my father that he put a glass jar in the building's wall with various contents. I'm so glad it was found and in relatively good condition. I think it's pretty neat, Steve. I think it's pretty neat.
Did you ever find anything when you were working construction?
Yeah, a couple times, like some old bottles.
Old bottles, newspapers, cans.
Yeah, and that shit's always pretty cool.
So
Kinda
cool. Some of the
check out
newspaper was
a glimpse,
perfect.
into the past, what things were like. The old labeling's pretty neat. I always wanted to find, like, I've mean, I'd like to find some rare.
A lot of
coins.
bodies.
A lot of bones.
A lot of bones and bodies.
A lot of bones.
What would you leave?
What would I leave for the future generation?
You know what I'm leaving in a bottle.
Jizz. Are you? I think it'll be dried up by then.
No, not if you seal it up.
You don't think so?
Imagine you put a little piece of paper in there,
you gotta
a bunch of
keep it cold,
jizz,
bud.
bunch of jizz. You put it in there. They go, oh, cool. There's a bottle, and they go like this, and they shake it out, and they're getting the paper out, and it's like just right in their hand, and it stinks. Oh God.
It can never be enough.
That's the worst, dude. Well, you guys have done this to me. Now it's like a challenge.
Oh, it's
because I wasn't like this before. You guys did this to me. You guys did this to me. You did this to me.
Jens did it. Jens did it.
Jens?
Good morning, Katie.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Oh, morning, cock lovers.
Oh,
How
what
how about a sock in the nose, pal?
I thought it said morning colonializers. Colonializers, which I would have accepted that better than. Actually, both of them. Cock lover and colonializer. Colonizer? Colonizer.
Colonializer.
I like that.
That's like a George Bushism.
I like the colonializer.
Philosophizer.
Oh, man.
It's about that time leading into it.
Oh,
you
man.
got some fucking articles here. This one, what the fuck, Jack? What's going on here, bud?
Just art and
somebody's taking the piss. You know,
It's great.
Somebody's taking the piss out of everybody, and I
marketing move.
I appreciate it.
I mean, wait till an AT&T thing pops up on it one day.
That's the deal. That's the deal.
What'll happen? It'll fucking.
Well, I mean,
a pair of Yeezys will pop
doing
out.
that with 5G towers. That's why people's brains are melting.
Do you think there's anything to the 5G?
I don't know. I got room in my ethos for all of it.
I mean, there are weapons that works
100% on frequency.
Frequency.
We know about cymatics. We know. We watch physical matter be manipulated by sound and frequency all the time.
Yep.
People that work on these towers say that it's safe. They've been doing it forever. They're as close to it as anybody.
Yeah.
But
you see trees die around them and birds are dying around
I also don't think it's like out of the realm of possibility. Like it wouldn't surprise me if they can throw a fucking switch and once the tower's in place, like, yeah, sure, maybe its main function is harmless. Sure.
Yeah.
But there's also, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it had other capabilities that could fucking roast us.
Oh, yeah, I could see something.
You know what I mean? Like, I
just think right now there's so much money to be made in the Internet of Things that if they're going to do something like that is able to get us with frequency or something, I'm not sure if that's the way to do it. I think it's more or less, dude, hey, we gotta, you know how we can get connected with everybody and all of their data? We put in 5G so we can have the Internet of Things.
We just started talking about 5G. HARP's a real deal. HARP's a thing.
Oh, HARP is definitely the real deal.
HARP's a thing.
What is that? Is that in Alaska or is that? I want to say it's somewhere
remote.
Yeah, and it's all like those antenna-looking things. Is that the HARP facility?
Alaska, Gakona, Alaska, the Tuck Cutoff.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild place.
11.3 mile. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program was initiated as an ionospheric research program jointly funded by the Air Force, Navy, University of Alaska Fairbanks, and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. It was designed and built by BAE Technologies. BAE is an interesting company, only insofar as, like, I've actually helped build cars for BAE for diplomats. Like, we would have a shell, we would stretch a car, we'd cut it and stretch it, send it to BAE. They would then armor.
That's when you would just grab each side and go.
It's not as sophisticated as you would think. You rip it in half with a fucking sawzall.
Yeah. No, I've seen people do it with like a grinder and shit. Yeah.
Cut off wheel, sawzall, rip it right down the middle.
Yeah, it's amazing how quick they get through it.
Oh, yeah. You're cutting through butter. Our cars aren't made of fucking anything heavy. However, then after we cut and stretch it, then we would send it to BAE, who would do the armoring. Like, they would have the contact with these government diplomats. It was all kind of.
What is BAE?
I'll look it up. Just like a defense systems deal. Anyway, well, what I was getting at is like, so, there's typically like a non-disclosure situation. I think enough time has passed. It shouldn't be a problem. But coming in a little late today. What's up, Ricky? No big deal.
Hey, Ricky!
But now there's a lot more. It was Alaska. Oh, so there's more of them. Oh, talk that sass, bud. It opens at 9 a.m., though, if you guys want to check it out. It seems like it's open to the public.
It opens at 9. They got COVID hours?
According to Google.
They have COVID hours right now?
So, so like BAE would essentially contract us to do a stretch and then also do an interior, but in between the stretch and the interior, they would do this high-level armoring, like up to level 7 bomb armoring and shit like that. We sent a lot of cars.
BAE's wild. Their site is wild.
They're making some stuff. They're a private defense contractor,
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they're involved.
Dude,
in
some of their
everything.
stuff here, holy shit, man, that is cool.
All right,
and destroying the world. But whatever.
Here we go. It blasts trillions of watts of energy into a singular point in the sky, which superheated the atmosphere and creates a large ball of plasma, which can change the pressure density to the extent of the atmosphere to be able to control pressure systems. Very interesting.
That they tried to use this technology in Vietnam, where they can blast.
Rain,
you can blast.
Not rain, I guess.
No, to rain rain out the tunnels and all that. Shit.
Flood all the tunnels out.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably worked.
Hell no, it didn't. Those people are they're the most resilient. When you're fighting on your home soil,
I'm
dude,
not saying it helped us win.
Yeah.
But it probably worked. It was raining there all the time.
No doubt.
It was raining.
But then your
nonstop.
own soldiers are like, sweet,
dude,
little
you
bit of
put your
stingy
guys in the
rain.
fucking slop,
Even rain that seemed to come up from underneath you. Sideways rain, upside down rain. You know all the rains.
I know there's rains that come
Little
in
bit
all
of stinging
directions.
rain. That's my favorite one.
Don't jump up a bit, mate. It was actually, the whole thing was built by BAE. HARP.
BAE's on one.
Its original purpose was to analyze the ionosphere and investigate the potential for developing ionospheric enhancement technology for radio communications and surveillance. As a university-owned facility, HARP is a high-power, high-frequency transmitter used for study of the ionosphere. Okay. The most prominent instrument at HARP is the Ionospheric Research Instrument, a high-power radio frequency transmitter facility operating in the high-frequency band. The IRI is used to temporarily excite a limited area of the ionosphere. I think that's exactly what Dennison was saying. Other instruments such as VHF and a UHF radar, a fluxgate magnetometer, digisondi, an ionospheric sounding device, and an induction magnetometer are used. Magnetometer? Magnetometer? I don't know. Are used to study the physical processes that occur in the excited. I don't know because I haven't taken mine today. I haven't done that. That's why Dennison has all these answers. He's just always
mainlining it.
He's mainlining his own product so that he knows everything. And I'm a little tired of it.
Yeah, I'm on the New York Times right now, and it says
it's built by BAE, but it is managed by the university. So.
Damn.
Or so they say. I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense to try to control the weather. Imagine if you could, I'm sure they've been trying to control the weather since the dawn of time. Try to figure out some way, whether it be praying to the rain god or making the sacrifice or whatever manipulation. So at our core, weather manipulation or weather, I think they call it something else, weather modification. I'm sure that's been something that has been discussed since we were, making fire as little Cro-Magnons or whatever Seth tells us that we were one. He's still there. That's why he knows.
Guess who's here, Steve?
Who's here, baby?
Guess who finally showed up?
Oh, let's go to break. Let's go to break. He's here. Let's get the hell.
Well, real quick, it began. Work on the facility began in 1993. The current working IRI was completed in 2007. Prime contractor again being BAE. As of 2008, HARP had incurred around $250 million in tax-funded construction and operating costs. In May of 2014, it was announced that the HARP program would be permanently shut down later in the year. After discussions between the parties, ownership of the facility and its equipment was transferred to the University of Alaska Fairbanks in 2015. Harp is a target of conspiracy theorists who claim it is capable of weaponizing weather. Commentators and scientists say that advocates of this theory are uninformed, as claims made fall well outside the abilities of the facility, if not the scope of natural science. Well, buddy, they're not going to talk down to us like that. I'll tell you that right now. And I have a whole list of conspiracy theories that are attached to it. I wonder if maybe we should do that right after the break. We'll talk about some harp conspiracies.
I'm down.
All right. So, guys, we have sponsors. And
warm.
they make all of this possible. Dennison Collar, he's right there. If you enter code HOSO, you get the CBD CBG silver label. Okay, 1,500 milligrams total cannabinoid goodness. You're going to love this. You're going to love this product. Look, you blurred it up again, you dickhead. CBG, CBD, it looks awful.
Who's a dickhead? I just
Looks
did it with
awful.
Dr.
You
Hand.
want to see it again? Fucking bam. 2014, 2015 was about the same time harp was discovered in the mainstream. Isn't that strange? On the other side of the break, we are going to break down fucking harp and all the bullshit that's happening coming out of that facility. Really, I'm just gonna stay on Wikipedia and read about the conspiracy theories attached to it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, no problem. On the other
Simple.
side, though, you got Ms. Marketing, we got Adam Bundren, Sweet
got
Leaf Emborium,
James Carlton.
James Carlton, he's hung, he's beautiful, he's just a great man. You know
that deaf mute we were talking about earlier?
Oh, no, how to grow!
Oh, you doubled down.
I'm doubling. I'll triple down. Bo knows how to grow. Okay.
You should see my plants.
Everything that he set you up with is. It seems like he set you up to succeed.
I can't believe how healthy they are. I'm putting newts in them now.
Newts? Dude, you Newton? You Newton, dude?
I'm Newton all
you
over
fig
the place.
Newton?
I'm Newton.
You Newton?
Oh,
Don't burn them
shoot.
plants up, bro. Don't burn them.
I won't.
Don't burn them, bud.
I won't.
Don't burn them. That's all I'm saying. All right, so on the other side of the break, we're going to talk about harp, and you got some other stuff lined up for us. I'm pretty juiced about it. Oh, we're back on Periscope today. It's been a few days since we've been on Periscope. Yeah, just fucking whole thing, updates and whatnot. I bet your plants are looking great. Did they get dark green for you? You're working towards dark green, right?
Did they get dark? No, they're
light green.
Yeah, they're kind of like a light green.
Yeah, I think you want to be a little darker is what he's saying.
Has he ever seen one of these?
You ought to ask him.
Has he ever seen one? You ever seen one of them, bud?
All right.
That was aggressive. I apologize. Here's the
A
deal.
little aggressive.
Here's the deal. I think some plants are supposed to be light.
Okay. Look, I think you're doing great. I think you're doing wonderful.
Listen,
it probably has more to
to
do with you not pH in the water in the very beginning. That's
actually, the water's been right around
fucked it all up.
5'7". Even when
I'll tell you what, those blue tangies you're gonna need a bigger boat.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. Those
I don't know what I'm
sons of
gonna do.
bitches they're huge.
Dude,
I was on our Discord server last night looking at your pictures. What the F?
Some of the leaves already are as
The size
big
of
as
your
my
hand.
hand.
Yeah.
What?
What's the deal, Pickle? How long's it been? How many days?
I'm at 22 days.
22 days in. The autos are going to start flowering how far in?
I'm 22. The other ones are, 15 days behind them.
Oh, okay.
2
So you're
weeks
only
behind.
7 in on those?
Yeah.
That sound right?
Yeah. I think they're 2 weeks behind them.
Okay.
So, but then I have one auto that one of those magic melons that I was growing in a little one, and I was like, shoot, I'm going to attempt to replant an autoflower just because they say it shouldn't be done, it can't be done. Well, fuck, if I'm going to fuck up anything, might as well do
Fuck
that.
one of those.
And so,
Did you fuck it up?
no.
It's going?
It's growing in. It's I mean, it's not the blue tangies.
Yeah.
The blue tangies are out of control.
Oh, that wouldn't be
Every time you look at them, they've grown more.
It's
And
awesome.
it's so.
What's the flavor profile on a blue tangy? I assume citrusy?
Blueberry and
tangerine. That'll be tasty.
So it's so weird. I didn't realize they grow like this, and then it goes, and then it's 2 huge leaves that flop out, and then there's there's more that come up. So it looks like all these little Grinch fingers like going up, and then you look underneath, and they're growing out of the bottoms too. It's amazing to see the growth.
It's exciting.
On these things.
I'm excited to see how juiced it's got you, pal. I think it's freaking awesome. Let's go to the break. On the other side of the break, I want to talk about Harp, and I want to talk about your plants. We'll pull them up. Let's pull them up on the. I'll pull up the Discord. We'll pull up your plants. Let's talk about them a little bit. Dude, those look healthy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, tell Dennison to shut
Tell Dennison to shut his fucking mouth. Guys, these are our sponsors. I hope that you'll find it in you to
find them inside of you.
Find them inside of you. Find their CBD way inside of you. You're not going to get all of these awesome facts about Harp without putting native hemp inside of your body.
Yeah, you fool.
Put native hemp inside of your body. Come to Sweet Leaf Emporium in Festus. You can do it in front of us. Where we will shoot a video, and then Ms. Marketing will then blast it out so that everybody says, just come on out, have a good time, buy a pipe, buy some kratom.
I'll give you 10% off today.
Buy some CBD.
I'll give you 10% off today.
It's always just changing. You're not going to give them 20 on a Friday.
I'll give them 20 on a Friday.
20% off on a Friday.
You come see me.
You come see Steve today.
I'll be gone from 12 to 2.
Yeah, whatever.
I got internet shit at my house.
What's the fucking deal?
AT&T can.
Oh, they're the worst.
Literally.
Yeah.
They can take their bare tongue and lick the underside of my ball sack for real. Like lift the balls, lift it up, get the back of your tongue. Those deep taste buds. Get those on the back of my ball bag because
I like how you think that is punishment.
And so, well, I assume for someone else. Yeah, we got our own special thing. But I'm on the phone with them and I'm doing the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know if I can really care that much. But I'm like, my kid's got school tomorrow.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Work. We're
learning at home dildos.
And she goes, I call them and they're like, did the light up on your modem yet? I'm like, no, I'm looking at it, the thing. Okay, well, we're going to fix it from here. Pull it up. Is it lit up yet? No, the fucking thing is not lit up, lady.
So you got no internet at your house right now?
No internet. It's fine, though. I've actually enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it.
Okay.
Except my kids are like, you want to play? And I'm like,
oh, fuck you and your attention needs all
the
time. No,
they're into wrestling now, though, so it's...
that's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
I know one of them is just going to get broken, though.
We'll give it time.
It'll happen, but it's fine.
Guys, these are our sponsors. We love you.
Love you.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I give up. I give up on this.
I've lost my...
My
mic's not working either.
Carlton Insurance 314-961-4800. Handsome, amazing, astonishing, astounding, fabulous, incredible, fantastical, phenomenal, prodigious, stupendous, unbelievable, wondrous, divine, fantastical. No, seriously, he's fantastical. You got a house, go on and get it insured. You got a car, you gotta get it insured. You got a life, go on and get it insured. CarltonInsurance.net. Fantastical, stupendous, fantastic.
Hey boys and girls, I'm talking about native hemp extract. That CBD.
That CBD.
Get inside of me.
Inside of me.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Sweet delicious CBD. That CBD.
That CBD.
Got the CBD. CBD native hemp. That CBD.
That CBD.
You can get it from me.
I can.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
Inside of me.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
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 No. Inside of me.
Inside of me. Inside of me. Native hemp extract. 1,800 milligrams of total cannabinoid goodness from Pike County, Illinois. Get yours at HoosierSophisticate.com.
I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world.
Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp.
It's a stomp, it's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
James Carlton. James Carlton. James Carlton. You gotta get your insurance. Gotta get that State Farm insurance.
You think you found the best insurance agent in the game? Well, I got news for you. I did, and it's James Carlton. State Farm. CarltonInsurance.net.
961-4800.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Welcome back. Ooh.
We do fun stuff here if you want to come out to Festus and have fun. Or if you're a loser idiot, stay at home.
Good thing you guys got the
Sweet Leaf Studio.
Comcast is worse. How about that? Let me out, so catch me outside.
Cash me outside. How about it?
They want to talk about your plants, bud.
Bahabi.
Real quick, just to finish up what we were talking about, here's some allegations attached to harp.
Harp.
Okay?
Harpy. Harping on them. Harping
Nick
on the harp.
Begich Jr., the son of the late U.S. Representative Nick Begich and brother of former U.S. Senator Mark Begich, is the author of Angels Don't Play This Harp.
That's pretty good. Not.
He has claimed that the harp facility could trigger earthquakes and turn the upper atmosphere into a giant lens so that the sky would literally appear to burn.
Okay.
He maintains a website that claims harp is a mind control device.
Okay.
A Russian military journal wrote that ionospheric testing would trigger a cascade of erections of electrons that could flip Earth's magnetic poles.
A cascade of fucking erections, man.
The Alaska State Legislature and the European Parliament held hearings about HAARP, the latter citing environmental concerns. Former governor of Minnesota, ex-professional...
Our guy, Ventura?
Former governor of Minnesota, ex-professional wrestler, and documentary maker, all-around cocksmith, Jesse Ventura, questioned whether the government is using the site to manipulate the weather or to bombard people with mind-controlling radio waves.
Ooh.
An Air Force spokeswoman said Ventura made an official request to visit the research station, but was rejected. He and his crew showed up to HAARP anyway and were denied access. Physicist Bernard Eastland claimed that HAARP includes technology based on his own patents that has the capability to modify weather and neutralize satellites. And it's been proposed as a cause of low-frequency background hum said to be in various locales. So, yeah.
I've heard that we got something on there that says, guess what's happening with our magnetosphere right now? It's flipping. It flips anyway.
Over
The
time.
poles flip over time anyway. So we might just be experiencing the flipping of the poles back in 2014-ish time frame. The Air Force claimed they would control the weather by 2020. Do you believe in any of those? Like, have you seen the videos of the forest fires and it'll have like a line and people say those are weapons?
Like the direct laser weapons?
Yes.
It is very strange.
I don't know much about them.
I don't either. It's very strange to see the aftermath of things like that when something is seemingly blazing out of control but is cutting a laser.
Good.
I appreciate that because yesterday I was wondering if I should let you know about the one, but
you didn't.
I didn't. I don't think the camera was picking up. So it was like,
You cocksucker. Thank you, because I did not do that for you.
Yeah, I did. It's always a fine line, you know. Like when do you let people know that they got a bug hanging?
Every time.
You know?
I am the guy who lets you know every
That's
time.
fair.
You got something on your face,
that's
I'm
fair.
gonna let you know.
Well, yeah, it's fucking coke. I'm saving it for later.
Or someone's like, "That's a fucking birth defect." I'm like, it looks like a booger on your face. It's just a constant booger out of their nose. It's a birth defect.
It's just hanging.
Yeah, it's like when you're a kid.
You think you can lance
and
it?
you always have the snot right here. Like,
Dude, it's amazing. We had this kid, Keith. I'll never forget. He moved away after like first grade.
Of course he did.
That kid, I mean, he
Get
just
your boogers
had
under control.
So much snot.
Why?
What's going on?
Why?
It made me think of Ernest Scared Stupid. Booger lips, eat bumper. Booger lips. Remember that? Like the little. Do you remember any of the Ernest movies? No, you're just an asshole. There's a guy who's just always snotted up. There's like this little troll beast that they're like trying to fight off. And
scary.
He called him booger lips.
Oh,
so funny, dude. I thought it was so funny,
booger lips.
Yeah,
holy shit. That's wild.
747 converted into a literal flying laser. The airborne laser. We had a bunch on our aircraft to protect it from
man pads.
What the hell's a man pad?
I got one.
Directed energy weapons are 1,000% real life. I've seen them.
Well, 1,000%. I don't.
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
I've seen the ones that are like aircraft carrier mounted, and they'll fucking take something out of the sky like that.
What?
Oh, dude, it's a laser that'll cut a fucking plane in half.
No.
Sir, yes, sir. I'll find a video. Next break, I'll find a video. We'll play it.
Jeez.
Now, whether or not they're aiming that at neighborhoods, seems a little much. But you know, I don't know. Like, do we put anything past these fucking bastards?
Yeah, Steve, it's a thing. I know it's a thing. Just settle down. Those movies were epic. The Ernest movies. Those movies were epic.
Remember the TV show? He had like a Saturday morning TV show. Little Ernest. Did you get down on Ernest?
No.
I thought Jim Varney was an American treasure.
I liked him, but
he's great.
I think I was a little scared of the Halloween one.
Yeah, maybe
when it came out.
I could see that.
Yeah, I remember he went to jail.
Yeah, Ernest goes to jail.
What was the one where he had
Ernest goes to camp?
Was the jail one where
Scared Stupid?
Where he had like an alter ego who was a bad guy?
Yes.
Is that Jail? Is that the
Yes.
Because that one was. That's the one I've probably seen the most, and it amazed me that Ernest, the guy who could play Ernest, he could go. His acting chops were amazing.
I'm not even bullshit.
Me neither, dude. He's
Jim
phenomenal.
Varney was a fucking beast. Like that guy. He did great impressions. He played with gender fluidity. He played with gender fluidity all the time. I'm just trying to figure out how to word this correctly.
Sometimes he'd do a little tucky.
It was
Sometimes
a
do a
hell
tucky.
of a formula he had here.
Did he do anything else?
How about Ernest Goes to School? Yeah, he was the dad in the Beverly Hillbillies remake.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
I loved that movie.
That was great.
I loved it. Who's the chick who played
I mean,
the
Ernest
blonde
P. Worrell.
girl? Because she was a big actress for a minute. She was on Baywatch.
Oh, yeah, she was on Baywatch. She was fucking...
what was her name?
Hang on, I don't even want to look
She
it
was
up.
the blonde Yasmin Bleeth to me.
She was?
That's who she was to me.
She was. She was not...
I can picture her.
I can too. I can see every inch of her body right now. I just can't seem to pull her name. She had a name?
Name? They
She had a
named things
name?
like that?
Beverly Hillbillies. What was that broad's name? I don't want to...
What was...
That came out in 93?
Yeah, that was me and my stepbrother, one of our favorite.
Came out in 93?
Budget $25 million. Jesus.
Okay, I got her name. I wouldn't have gotten that.
Oh, yeah, Erica Eleniak.
Erica Eleniak. I think I did have a poster of her in my room, though. I like the Dark Horses.
Yeah.
You know, though I mean, Pam Anderson was great. You know, Jenny
God,
McCarthy
I
was
love
great.
Pam Anderson.
Jenny McCarthy was great. Carmen Electra was great. You know, how about fucking Daisy Fuentes? Daisy Fuentes was great.
Was she on there?
She was on like Singled Out or something. No,
Yeah.
she wasn't on the. What was Stacey Dash? She was on there. I was into her.
Stacey Dash was on
Yeah,
Baywatch?
I think that's where she got her fame. Yeah.
Shut the front. No, she got it from Clueless.
Who was the?
Isn't she the chick from Clueless?
Oh, you're right.
Her
She
friend?
wasn't Clueless.
Yeah.
Wasn't she on Baywatch? Oh man,
No, I don't think she was.
Baywatch. I'm gonna fucking find out, bud. Nah, maybe not. I missed it.
It was pretty waspy on
missed
Baywatch. Now that I
No,
think
there
about
was
it.
there was one that was right up my alley, bud.
Oh, I bet. But I'm
Baywatch.
saying the only other dude with a little bit of fucking color to him fucking would
Was
ride
the cop.
the horse. Yeah.
He was the cop. They had a love interest. I remember an episode very vividly where the two of them were riding his little four-wheeler along the beach, and he was talking about how his favorite thing to do was eat food.
He was smooth.
Yeah, what was this gal's name? What was this gal's name?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was this gal's name? Because she was the fucking
I
real...
was thinking more of that chick. I rember her.
Is that like later on? That's
Yeah.
new. That's like out of the movie. Because
No,
that's
it's
what's her
not.
face, isn't it? That's the one that the fan page thinks is. Speaking of which, I'm shouting out the fan page today.
Dario?
Our buddy
Dario?
Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Oh, the Catsiglieres.
The Catsiglieres.
Cool.
I'm gonna find this out. Anyway, it's not super important.
Oh, that's right. She was in Under Siege. She was in Chasers. She
Under
was
Siege.
in
Was she Jordan in
E.T.
Under Siege? Because I remember thinking that was so hot that her name was.
Wait, wasn't she
Jordan
the
for
chick
some
who
reason.
came out of the cake?
Yeah, the stripper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to label her that, thank you.
The exotic dancer. I'll label. I have no problem with labels. Ernest Goes to School. Ernest Saves Christmas. Ernest Rides Again. Ernest in the Army. Ernest Scared Stupid.
Jesus.
Ernest Goes to Jail. Slam Dunk Ernest. Ernest Goes to Africa.
Ernest Goes to Africa. That fucking cover is ridiculous.
The Ernest Film Festival. Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam.
That looks like that could be
Hey
good.
Vern,
That looks
it's my
like that could be
family.
good.
It's probably great. Anyway, that's he had a handful.
But he wasn't in many other things besides Ernest.
He was in a few. Hang on a minute. Now he had a show. Ernest, man, I loved Ernest. I really did. I would always, when I was a little kid, I'd walk around and be like, "Hey." I thought that.
What
was
did he have like a little saying or punchline or something?
Know what I mean, Vern?
Know what I mean, Vern. That's what.
Know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah,
that's where I'm living, dude.
Dude, he did. That was a part of the lexicon.
He was Slinky Dog from Toy Story.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, those. I mean, that's
Hey,
that's,
man, I'm Slinky Dog.
He was in Three Ninjas. High Noon on Mega Mountain. Yeah, he gave a little
High
fucking.
noon
He
on
gave fucking
Megamon.
Colt Tom Rocky the fucking business. All right. It always surprised me how, when I found out how old he was, I was like, whoa, for real? Because he was like in his, he was in his 70s when I thought he was just rocking like 30, 40 years old. So, I mean, he was doing a lot of his acting in the fucking, early 70s, bud. But yeah, he didn't have a whole bunch. Ernest was his claim to fame for sure. He's an American treasure.
I'm a big fan.
He's an American treasure. That guy, I watched, what was the one that I watched not too long ago?
What was it?
Where they were, I watched it with the kids because I remember this has been probably 6, 7, 8 months ago. And I came across it on one of the streaming services and I was sitting there with Trev. We're looking for something to watch. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Slapstick, physical humor. This is right up this kid's alley. And I think I showed them maybe I don't know, Ernest Goes to Camp or something first. They dug it. We ended up on a marathon. But there's one where this guy is after this Civil War cannon that they found. I got to find it. It was great. I watched it again the other day, and I'm like, oh, damn, that's my jam.
Leave that on.
Want me to put that on there?
No, you're fine.
You know what I got, bud? I got your plants up. You
Oh, you do?
You want to see them?
Everybody does.
Everybody wants to see Steve-O's plants. So, let's go.
What? Who? We have your first hater, Indigo Terry Turnage. Stick around. We'll have
ourselves a roast. Okay. We have your first hater, Indigo Terry Turnage. Is
somebody on there
entering the ring? Is that what? Somebody entering the ring?
Awesome.
Kush Coach, is that what you're saying? Somebody wants a piece of the madman, bud?
Where's he commenting from?
All right, here we go. Who knows? I think it's probably somebody watching. And furthest thing from Sophisticated, my ass. Oh, did I just miss a bunch of shit?
I don't know.
Oh, we actually have a hitter? We have a hater?
You guys are the furthest thing from Sophisticated.
Oh, hang on. These are my favorite.
Indigo Terry!
These are my favorite people.
Indigo fucking Terry!
Here, I got it.
Come on, Indigo Terry. By thumbs down with a looking. Okay, somebody want to play those games? I've been waiting for this moment. We reached 100 messages. Sophisticated, why don't you sophisticate this, bud? Sophisticate this, bud. Sophisticate this, Indigo. Your name is Indigo Terry Turnage.
And you're
okay.
Hang on, let's go get. I don't want to
fight him.
I always want to fight him.
Let's fight him.
I'm gonna go.
Tell him to come the fastest.
I'm gonna go do.
Let's fight.
Let's see here. Oh, we got a Clark Griswold Christmas, beloved daughter of the one true king. Well, how did we? Oh, but yet you're kink shaming on your page, Indigo Terry Turnage. Why do you? It's a Christmas tree saying, why do you have to dress like a whore? So now we're slut shaming. Indigo Terry, you can't. Listen.
What's that second one say?
Listen,
What's
darling.
that second one say, Indigo Terry? What's the next one say?
What is Santa's warning about you? Short fuse. I'm not rude. Just
I'm
honest. It's not my fault that people can't tell the difference.
This is the greatest thing that has ever happened.
By golly. Hang on.
I love everybody, but
I hate when people. No. I'm going to love her through this. Top scientist. Okay.
I'm actually on board with him.
Well, actually, a lot of this is pretty fair. I mean, you're a little heavy on the
vaccine talk.
A little heavy on the vaccine talk. A little heavy on the.
What was that thug life? What was that?
Hang
What
on,
was that? That's veiled racism. Go down. Is it veiled racism? Find it. Cancel him. Cancel this person.
Listen.
Let's cancel him. Listen, if you don't put your real picture up on your Facebook thing,
you're
a dickhead.
You're a piece of garbage.
God dang dickhead.
Oh, hey, listen, guys, we'll miss you, Terry.
We will miss you, Terry. Terry.
I feel like
here we go.
Someone could have classed this whole thing up.
Yeah, you could have helped us, Terry,
by potentially posting slut-shaming memes. Or maybe a sharp commentary on the nature of vaccines. Social media is missing such riveting and intellectually deep content.
Perfect.
Your scope of the world and the multiverse that your one true God is in control of.
I like seeing this in real time.
Is a missing piece to all of our lives.
Thank you,
We
Terry.
love you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
making us better. Thank you for contributing to this show. More
Thank
than
you.
anything, just thank you. You're a gem. Okay, now that we did. All right, guys, now we can go ahead and.
Here you go. Fuck you, Terry.
Hey, Terry,
my fucking balls You don't understand. We don't have content.
I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want,
use
Terry.
this all day long.
If you don't
We
mind.
got 5 days of this shit. Come on, Terry.
I'm sorry I didn't get you on the fucking Thanksgiving meme about a bunch of wasps being thugs, man, you know?
Hey.
I'm sorry we're not hitting you deep.
Hey, Indigo Terry, I get it. This show isn't sophisticated. My name's Fuchsia Phil. And I like to talk about sophisticated things like what does Alan have to say about Terry? Does he have anything?
Yeah.
He's got something?
He does.
All right, cool. Let's see
What do you think, Alan?
Good morning, Terry. I believe it's high time we talk about cinches.
Hold on.
Yeah, baby. That's sweet pearl jam. Erectoplasm. Loads of liquid silk. A little ball bath, if you will.
Oh, hang on, Alan. Shut the hell up, pal.
I didn't even turn the desktop audio on before he started talking. He should be able to do that.
What do you have to say to Terry? Is that her name? I already forgot her name.
Indigo Terry.
Is that her name?
Fuchsia Phil, Indigo Terry.
God damn, you got to do it. That's on you, because you got to be a
Cyan
little more
Steve.
memorable.
Cyan
Alan,
Steve.
let this broad know what's happening.
Let's talk nut butter. Good morning, Terry. I believe it's high time we talk about some jizz. Yeah, baby. That sweet pearl jam. Erectoplasm. Loads of liquid silk. A little ball bath, if you will. Let's talk nut butter, you filthmongers.
Oh, it seems like he just changed the name to Terry.
Oh, well. Maybe it wasn't that memorable.
Speak up, Alan. I'm so grateful for Terry. You guys just made my Friday morning.
Yeah, look,
Thank you, Terry.
Listen, Terry, you are valued. You are loved. We love you. We do. It might seem as though we're coming across a little sharp. I was being sincere. Thank you for your commentary. Thank you for contributing to our show. It's something that we can't get the people that we love to do.
Yeah, no
so
doubt.
at the very least, give me a hater.
I
got to tell you, the things that are public on her page. If you guys want to click on her name, you can see all. Don't do that. But if you do, if you want to see kind of what you're doing, I don't want you to go to this gal's page.
No, do not.
Do not do that.
We took care of it.
We took care of it. I will always choose to love people through it. You know what I mean, bud? You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Let's do it. Let's hack. Let's see how many times we can get.
Yeah, bro.
2, 3. Yeah, nice, dude. Oh, dude. Aggie Zach. Jesus. I bet it was hot.
That thing fucking buzzed the tower there, bud. That thing buzzed the tower.
We might have to take a
furthest thing from sophisticated.
Might have to take a little break before we get to our next. Might have to take a little break.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We can take a short.
We got 3.
We can take a short little break. We can hear from Ms. Marketing, Bungeon Property Group, Grow Active Solutions.
I love those people.
When we come back, we're going to talk about Steve.
Oh, what? Do we have a customer?
Oh, hey, Terry. Maybe somebody tag Terry, get her tune back in.
Is Terry back? Because you're going to get a face.
No. We're going to love Terry. Hey, Terry, you should tune in to see what they know exactly where you're headed. Guys, we're coming back. We're going to look at Steve's garden. We're going to ask you guys for tips on how to make it a little bit better. And with any luck, we're going to piss off some white lady, middle-aged white lady that fucking thinks we're a little too crass. We'll see you guys on the other side of the break.
Oh hey, it's Adam McChesney, Ms. Marketing. We specialize in lead generation, filling your pipeline, and taking care of your payments. Give us a call today.
Adam from Ms. Marketing from 10 leads to 300 leads in a month. And I became the strongest boy in the schoolyard.
He increased the revenue for my charter fishing business by 30% in 1 month. Ms. Marketing.
What was that Facebook algorithm? What was that Instagram? Ms. Marketing.
I know it's late, baby, but you got me thinking about my dream home.
Yeah, girl. You know, Bungeon Property Group doesn't just sell houses. They sell dreams. You know when the best time to talk about dreams is? In the middle of the night. That's why Bungeon Property Group is famously open 24 hours a day. So you can whisper sweet nothings in the middle of the night. Oh yeah. Tell me all your dreams and fences. In-ground. And I'll find it for you. In an area with a low crime rate. Gentle proximity to nice parks. Walking distance to the grocery store. Easy access to the highways. Place where you can offer quality education to your children. All while feeling safe in your front yard. Let me talk that dream house talk to you. Let me be your dream realtor.
Hey lady. I'm gonna smoke a little weed, boy. I wanna grow some trees, boy. When I grow all the weed that I smoke, and I blow all the trees that he grow, and I smoke all the weed that I grow, and I grow all the trees that he smokes. Well, I'm growing and I'm smoking. So I go sing, and I'm smoking what I grow, yeah. Grow active, and I'm growing the hydro. And I'm growing the hydro. Bono hydro. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We're back. It's me, Craig, again. Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Arguably the most sophisticated production in all of the internet. Just ask some fucking, just ask some county pearl clutcher. What is the definition? The arbiter of sophistication. Let's ask the arbiters of sophistication. Where can they go in the mornings for sophisticated talk? Maybe they can surf around Facebook and find some seething commentary on all of the woes that the world finds itself in today. That's sophisticated. That's super sophisticated. The fucking caucasity on this broad. Sophisticated. I've only talked about jerking off 5 times this morning. So what's up now?
We got fake pee. I'll sell you some fake pee. All right.
We sell fake piss up in this joint.
Yeah, I sell fake pee.
You need piss? We got it. We got it by the vat, bud.
I got all
there
the
was
fake
a cement
piss you
mixing
can
truck
fucking
pulled in here the
handle,
other day,
bud.
Dumped a load of fake piss in
I
this
was
joint.
swimming in
No
fake
doubt.
piss, man. We're having a piss frenzy. It's a fake piss frenzy.
Steve-O,
Yeah?
you're growing some plants, pal, and I think it's pretty nifty. I think it's pretty neato. So I want to give them a look at, we're going to start with Bess, I think, is the old broad that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
All right, let's
Bessie,
go in here.
That's Bessie.
Let's see what old Bessie's up to.
She's an
That's
OG
our
Kush
gal.
from Immaculate Seeds.
She is?
Yep.
OG Kush. What's the flavor profile on OG Kush? Do I need to pull up a little Phylos?
Oh, that was so cool.
How cool is the Phylos, bud?
That was so cool.
All right, Bess. Let's see what we got here.
There's a text from my wife to you.
Yes.
Okay.
She's good.
Okay. That's what I figured. I mean, she's up my fucking yinger.
Wait a second.
Okay.
What happened to everything here? All right, hang on a second. I'm going through. The Cannabis Fun Time is an awesome little tab.
It's got a lot of
on
good
the deal.
stuff, buddy.
This here appears to be your 17-day-old Magic Malone.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, baby boy.
All right, that's 17 days in. So we're,
that's the one I replanted.
This is the one you've replanted.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So moving along, how about this blue tangy, bud? What are you growing?
days
Are you
old.
growing cabbage, pal?
That's what I'm talking
this
about.
This is 20 days in.
20 days in, dude. Look at how they're growing out of the the 3-gallon pot already. That's a 3-gallon pot.
That ain't no Joker's pot, pal. That ain't no Joker's pot.
OG Kush was first cultivated in Florida in the early 90s. It was a strain from Northern California, was crossed with Hindu Kush from Amsterdam. The result was a hybrid with unique terpene profile that boasts a complex aroma with notes of fuel, skunk, and spice. The genetic backbone of West Coast cannabis varieties. OG Kush arrived in L.A. in 96 when Matt Bubba Burger brought it, along with the Bubba, which was later used to create the name, the famed Bubba Kush. That's where I got Bubba Hash, Bubble Hash, Bubba Kush.
Okay.
OG Kush has become a worldwide staple used to create numerous famous strains like GSC and Headband. There are many different phenotypes of OG Kush. Happy, relaxed, euphoric, uplifting, makes them hungry.
This one here's Hilda. Is that right?
Hilda is...
Hilda the Magic Melon.
Hilda is the Magic Melon.
There you go. Now that one hasn't been replanted. Is that correct?
That one has. Yes. No, that's a later picture of that.
Okay, of the
Magic
same one.
Yes.
So that's only, you're talking maybe 3, 4, 5 more days? Something like that?
Yeah.
That's
how
pretty
much it grows.
considerable growth, man.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, every time I go in there, I look and it's growing more.
Here's Virginia.
Virginia. It's one of my...
Virginia's a wee little lass.
Yep, she's forget how old she is, but yeah, I germinated those in a cup of water for one day. Let them sprout open. It was actually a little bit over 24 hours. They each had a little little tail coming out of the seed. The seed had shell had cracked. Planted those. They started growing within a day. I could see them out of the soil.
I'm missing everything else. All right, let's go back here. I'll pull up another one before I don't want to.
Huge. If you're not on our Discord server, what the is wrong with you, man? Get on the Discord server.
Oh,
we have fun over
there.
there.
Lucille.
So Lucille, Virginia, and Bess are all the same. They're all the OG Cushes. Hilda is the Magic Melon, and then the Golden Girls are the Blue Tangies.
Okay. So, all right. Lucille's looking good. Dude, these Blue Tangies. This is Rose.
So Rose
is
looks
looking pretty healthy.
Pretty good.
Right?
Rose is the tallest.
She's a Blue Tangy.
She's tall.
All the Golden Girls are Blue Tangies?
Yep.
Okay, this is Sophia. Ooh,
Sophia broke. Sophia is the one that the cat broke. So the cat came. I was putting those. There was about this tall, and she broke it over to the side.
Okay.
So on this one, you can't see out of this picture, but it's growing like.
Okay, but it's good though. It's bad.
Just good. It's just good. It's fixed itself.
And then Dorothy. How about Dorothy? Dorothy's got some yield.
Dorothy is the beast. Is the beast of the garden.
I mean, look at the stalk on Dorothy here.
And that's what was her name in real life?
B. Arthur.
B. Arthur. She's a big old lass.
I mean, it got me thinking. Airheads. Remember that movie? You a fan of that movie?
He said he wanted.
He wanted a naked. One of his demands was a naked picture of B. Arthur.
Yep. That always.
He's a man of taste.
Fucked me up.
Yeah, it fucked me up too. I didn't get it at the time. Now I understand it.
Now I
totally want to see that burger, dude.
Furb.
You know it was
Furby.
Furby.
I want to see a Furby.
Woo, and then who's this? Is this same broad? No, this is Blanche.
Blanche Devereaux. She's a slut. I think they're all girls too. Like I tried to early sex them.
Okay.
And they look like ladies. All of them look like ladies. You know.
Well, dude, what do the weed fanatics think out there? We got some people saying you're looking like you got a green thumb.
Now I got a brown thumb.
Let's see here. Photo regular seeds, they all fem seeds. If not, keep an eye on that one, y'all. Which one? My wife names my plant and themes also. I had a Golden Girl run.
Nice, dude.
Definitely keep an eye on that one.
Which one? They have names now to make it simple.
Your wife's on top of it. She said, "Which one, Dan? So you want to come in here, run your fucking mouth? Why don't you put a name on it?"
Growing, fem photo plants.
Non-fem photo plants.
Tall, fast-growing plants are often male.
Fuck. So Dorothy might be a male. Is that what we're saying?
That makes sense.
Kind of.
I see the.
Did you put Juju?
The little pistols coming out though, not the little nut sacks. I don't
sacks?
see little nut sacks. I see a beautiful little labe.
Okay, you got a nice labe.
I see labe.
A nice labe on that.
I see labe wherever the eye may go.
Class this up a little bit.
I know. Thank you. Labia is a classy word. Never know though. You never know. Though.
Steve, what the fuck's going on with the monoliths, bud?
Oh, we talked about it. AT&T is going to put their thing on it. I want to get to tiny homes. I get to my tiny homes.
Okay, I can do that.
Let's get to tiny homes because we got sex in the third hour. Do I have any sex stuff in there?
I got all that.
You got a ball of stickers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Woman left hallucinating months after. We'll do that in the third hour. Assembles ball sticker ball.
Yeah, we want to do that.
I want to do that with everybody. Try to break the record because
sticker ball.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Not hard.
In the meantime, do we want tiny homes right now?
Let's do sticker ball first.
Okay, let's do it.
That
largest ball of stickers.
Throw that on the screen so everyone can see that shit.
I will indeed, sir.
Guys, we can beat this.
This is
Look
from
at that thing.
UPI.com. Vermont company assembles world's largest ball of stickers. A Vermont sticker company broke a Guinness World Record by turning its defective and misprinted stickers into the world's largest sticker ball. Sticky Brand Creative Group. I feel like they're always going to kind of have a leg up on us because, they make stickers.
We're the underdog, bud.
And custom. They
you make stickers
and custom
dickhead.
decals for companies including Osprey and Cabot Cheese. Said officials came up with the idea for the world record attempt as a means of putting unusable stickers to an eco-friendly purpose. Were they saving the world with their sticker ball, bud? Is that what they're doing?
Apparently.
Can somebody call up old gal, see if this is sophisticated enough for her? They're saving the earth with a ball of stickers. Though we try to be as green as possible in our production process, there's inevitably a small amount of misprints and defective stickers that cannot be sold, so we just make a ball of trash out of them.
I got stickers out there. I guess you start one, You start with one and then kind of start balling them up and then start kind of
Employees worked for a total of 91.22 hours.
Fuck you with the
to assemble the stickers into a ball that weighed 308.25 pounds.
That ball weighs 308 pounds. There's
breaking
no way.
the record of 231.6 pounds, which was set by a sticker ball in Colorado in 2016.
Let's do this.
The record-breaking ball measures 7 feet, 1.1875 inches in circumference.
Go back to that picture. It's not 7 feet. Oh, in circumference.
I believe that's probably 7 in circumference.
Yeah, so it's like
it's
3.5.
pretty big. It's pretty big, but we could do like a whole Atlas Stone thing, like World's Strongest Man. Where we like do the sticker, lift the stickers, bro. Yep. Fucking blow your bunghole out.
I'd rather do that in a fun way.
Riz said the company is now asking customers to add their unneeded stickers to the ball to keep it growing. Remember when Pee Wee Herman had that giant foil ball on his show, Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Yeah.
He would roll it out and add a piece of foil to it.
That was fun.
He was doing it way before these fucking jokesters. Sky's the limit in terms of how many stickers we'll add to it. Once we get to the point we wouldn't be able to get it out the door, we hope to move it outside where it continued to grow.
People got paid to do that.
Yeah, about 90 fucking hours of labor worth. Yeah.
I know, that's ridiculous, dude.
Remember the big foil ball on Pee Wee and the rubber band ball? Yes, I do. Nick,
No.
I was ahead of you, bud. I'm sending them Kush Coach stickers.
Let's get everybody who sends us a sticker.
Actually, you should send us Kush Coach stickers.
Yeah, we'll put them on.
Get them on our billboard.
Things,
We're NASCAR fucking drivers, bud.
Yeah, bud.
Come on, bud.
Yeah, bud.
I got to get like a 30-inch laptop just so I got a place to put all my stickers.
You got a 30-inch lap cock?
I sure do. Come on, dude. Come on. I'm trying to prove a point to a lady here. We're sophisticated. All right, great. Yeah, big old ball stickers. You want to do it?
I want everybody to.
Put it in your mind.
Send them in your mind. Send them in. Let's do that. Be a fun little thing to do.
No doubt.
Over a year, we got one that's as big.
I do print stickers. We can fucking. I mean, we can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it. We can do it.
90 hours. That's all it took.
I waste more time in a week here.
Yeah,
on that. I might as well be building the sticker ball.
Yeah, I just have to not jerk off for 1 week.
Yeah, just 1 week ought to get you. Yeah, not bad.
That'll be good.
Not bad. Your plants are looking great. Sticker balls.
Thank you, everybody.
Sticker ball
Thank you guys.
I would like the Hoosiers to break a world record.
Let's do
whatever
that.
That is, whatever that is fine. Longest human centipede. That'd be cool.
Like we're gonna break that. The Dutch got a 47-person human centipede going on, bud.
We could talk at least 47 Hoosiers into
easy
into a human centipede, and we can match you up with whatever your proclivity is.
I'm the end.
Well, I want to be in the middle.
I want to be at the end.
So you're not receiving?
I'm getting all the people's poop.
Well, I don't think that's exactly how it works.
Yeah, I tape my mouth to your butthole.
Yeah.
And you're eating the shit from the person ahead of you. So I'm getting all the shit at the end.
Can somebody tag old girl in this real quick before we go?
This is not sophisticated enough. They're talking about eating shit out of each other's asses.
Yep, we are.
You fucking tell me I'm not sophisticated.
We may have missed on the name. I'll
class the fucking joint up. Come on, Steve, you're better than that. He says you can jerk off and slap stickers.
Okay, you're right. I'm a can-do guy.
Your plants do look great, Steve. I got some to donate, guys. Cool. Shit. I'll message Steve. I got it.
Shake that dick. You got the last part.
Shake that dick.
Funny. Yeah. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Damn, the crowd's going fucking wild today, bud.
Funny.
Yeah. Settle down, people.
Try and pull it together, guys.
Settle down, guys.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. It's hilarious.
They're insatiable.
Thank you. Thank
live
you.
audience
This
is wilding out.
They are. And they all sound like me and you.
So we got talking a little bit, just in passing, about the movie Airheads. Are you a fan of Airheads?
You want to do reviews of Airheads?
I feel like it's probably a movie that...
I'm a huge fan of
I'm
Airheads.
a huge fan of Airheads.
How did the song go? Hold on, don't tell me. But it always reminds me of Destination Unknown. Ruby, 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 Ruby.
It was actually a song that was originally by Reagan Youth, which was then
really?
Which was then used for the Lone Rangers.
Johnny doesn't read, Johnny doesn't write.
Yeah. Johnny came out on a Tuesday night. Johnny can't read. Johnny can't write. These kids don't understand.
I like that song.
Degeneration. Yeah. Dude, it's the fucking shit. Dude, it is the shit. That movie got fucking Pip on the drums, fucking little Adam Sandler. Dude, Airheads is a masterpiece.
It is.
I have no idea.
Review day. Review day.
I have no idea how it scored on
I have no clue.
Rotten Tomatoes, but it's got a great cast. You got Steve Buscemi,
Brendan Fraser.
Buscemi.
You are sophisticated.
Buscemi.
Oh.
Brendan Fraser and
Brendan Fraser.
And Adam Sandler.
The Sandman.
It's also got Michael Richards, Kramer. He may be the funniest part of the whole movie. He's gonna break in. He's giving the scoop to the fucking SWAT team leader outside.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
He's tremendous. It's got
Chris Farley, doesn't it?
Farley's in it.
Isn't he the cop?
Plays a cop. Fucking gives somebody the business on their nipple rings.
Yeah.
It's a fucking masterpiece. I love it.
Who's his girlfriend?
It's also got fucking David Arquette. He's in it.
Yes.
And it's got some hot little blonde that David Arquette is banging. His
blonde
girlfriend
dude.
is Brendan Fraser's girlfriend is Smoke.
And she wasn't a well-known actress and didn't.
No, I don't think so. No.
She was blonde.
She was pretty. She was pretty. And then it's also got Milo, the guy that runs the station.
Yes,
is
the blonde guy.
We've seen him in a million things. He's in Spinal Tap. His name is Michael McKean, I think.
Yes, it is.
Is that I just pulled that?
Yes.
Bang! Look at me go. Judd Nelson. Ernie Hudson. But this movie is this movie is packed. Yeah, that's got to be her, Kayla. Yeah. Let's see what she looks like nowadays. Okay.
Still beautiful.
What's happening with you, Amy? Okay. All right, she's a Jersey gal. Very pretty girl. Very pretty girl. She was in Crybaby. How about that?
She was in School Ties too.
She's in a lot of stuff. Melrose Place, Secretary. What's happening there?
Click on that Crybaby one. I don't remember her from Crybaby.
You don't remember her from Crybaby? Well, she wasn't Hatchet Face. So.
Jeez Louises.
Amy Locane.
Amy Locane.
Locane? Lockney?
No, Locane.
Okay, then. Come on, bud.
Degenerated.
Yeah, so
degenerated.
It really was. I mean, a treasure. Joe Mantegna plays the DJ. He's the one that's kind of teaching them that like you can't be plural and be lone. It's by definition it's not possible. So I think we need to get into it. I think we need to really dig down deep into Airheads because I love that movie. I would say, as far as '90s comedies go, I mean, it's up there, bud. It's up there for me. I had a lot of people that. Oh, no doubt.
Primus did the soundtrack.
At least some of it.
Damn.
They did that song, "Bastardizing Delicate." All of these songs are from. You got Four Non-Blondes. Yeah, so. White Zombie, Candlebox, The Replacements, great little fucking. It actually is a really good soundtrack. I've listened to it many times. It's a pretty good little fucking soundtrack. Janie's Got a Gun, little Aerosmith. So anyway, just an idea, you know.
David Rubenstein.
Yep, that's the. Reagan Youth wrote that song, but that's the jam.
Cool.
That's the jam.
That's cool.
So,
I'll check that movie
I got
out.
a feeling.
Again?
I got a feeling that Rotten Tomatoes is going to have some ignorant shit to say. And I'm not in the mood for it today. It's Friday. I've already got fucking yuppies telling me I'm not sophisticated.
Oh, that's really in your crawl, isn't it, brother?
Well, it's just, you know.
No, I don't care.
It's just these fucking people. It's just these fucking broads. Let's just fucking put it out there. These fucking fucking broads.
When the guy's right, he's right.
Yes, you know what I mean.
Sorry, old man.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Did you find your laptop 2 hours in? Right on. You got it. Test it. By the way, test it, guys. If you're planning on using any kind of party drug substance, get a testing kit. Dancesafe.org. Make it happen. I would have laughed my nutsack off.
Would you have laughed your nutsack off, bud? Because that's sophisticated.
Yeah, I would have, pal. I would have. Anywho, I'm trying to figure out. I'm still
Degenerated. What are you looking up? The top Baywatch chicks?
I'm trying to figure out
fucking pervert.
who the gal was. They don't have her on here.
Of course they don't.
It's just bothering me. It bothers me quite a bit. Oh, well.
Who was that one? I don't remember her.
Nancy Vallon. I don't remember her either.
I kind of remember.
There was kind of a rotating cast. Donnie DeErico. She was a big one, kind of like a Laniac. I remember, like, I vaguely remember.
Oh yeah, Donna DeErico. Kelly Packard. Oh yeah, she was just kind of like sweet girl next door.
Yeah. All these sweet girl next door that were, oh, dude, here we go. We're about to become famous, dude. Let's buy some followers.
We got it? Let's do it. Click on that, everyone. Click on it, everybody. Click on it now, everyone. Click on that, everybody. Click on that. We're number one. The number one internet radio and, internet
Yesterday, we got to talking about Batman and Robin, and then Batman Forever. Then our fans decided they were gonna try and be slick and say, "What are you gonna sing? Kiss from a Rose?"
And we
figured it out on the spot, Jack. So maybe we'll give them a little heads up. What song you want us to play today? Because it's Friday. We play music on Friday.
No, I don't know if I'm taking any more requests ever.
Oh, that's the point.
Yeah, whatever song, guys. Put your favorite song up there. I'll play it.
Any song.
Any song. I can play any song. I can play any song by ear. My favorite thing, my kink, is when people ask me for like at Spanish Society, a couple people were like, "Will you play that song?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, that's one of my favorite songs." Immediately go into something else. I did it once with the radio and once with the guitar. It's my favorite thing because then I'll go away from the person and then kind of look back at the person and they're so confused. They're like, "Oh wait, he said he was gonna play Shook Me All Night Long, but really he just played, LSD." Mountains, and it's like, what? How did? Who did? What? How did? Who? What? Huh? What? So that's my kinky. Rocky Mountain High by John Denver. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. We will not sing
Sunshine
any song
on my goddamn
about
shoulders,
Colorado.
John Denver. Can you believe that shit?
Mm-hmm. That John Denver
I'll be
was
damned
full
if
of
Charlie
shit,
Rich
man.
didn't set that country music award on fire right there on stage.
What are you trying to say? You want to set my ass on fire?
You set my country music award on fire?
Bump that shit.
Hey, I hate to break up the honky convention. I can say that, right?
I don't. You can say whatever you want, man.
That's exactly right.
You did.
I
you did.
can do.
Oh,
anything
we can probably play Rocky Mountain High.
I don't know that song. I don't know any. John
Almost Heaven, West Virginia.
That's not Rocky Mountain High.
It's not.
It's
Oh, that's Take Me
Country
Home.
Roads.
Sorry, dickhead.
That's my son's absolute jam.
Really?
He fucking loves.
Dude, they played at the Blues games.
That song, man.
Oh,
he loves that song. Yeah, that was.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he had never been before.
That's not.
He left yesterday behind him. That's it.
Sure.
Ooh, not good on the reviews, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. All right, so here we go.
I don't know that one.
Keep trying, bud. Give us something else.
Keep trying, bud.
Keep trying, bud. John Denver's not gonna make.
Not gonna make it. Not gonna make the cut
today.
today.
The fucking cut.
Not
that
today.
John Denver's full of shit, man.
Not today.
That beard getting itchy?
Sometimes.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I can't grow a beard. I'm a mustache wearer.
I'm a mustache man, the mustache man, backwards
Who mustache
man,
man, the
backwards
mustache man? My
backwards
wife
man,
is
the backwards
over my
man,
shit
backwards
with
man, the
mustache.
backwards man.
She said I went through 4 years.
Oh, tell her it's your
you
body.
know what? It's my body. It's my choice.
Yeah, fuck that,
She's
man.
like, you're right. It is. Just keep it the fuck away from me. And I'm like, it's not really a good trade-off.
Jen doesn't like the mustache either.
Well,
until
she's
you
wrong.
know.
They're wrong. Until it's time to.
Yeah, we'll leave that one. We'll let that one.
Modest Mouse, any song they have. I love Modest Mouse.
Oh, I don't know why I haven't learned any Modest Mouse yet.
I love Modest Mouse.
Float On is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
And they have another one that's pretty good too.
Dashboard's my jam. Bukowski, I love their song. Bukowski.
Dramamine?
You ever heard their song Bukowski, bud?
I'm sure I have.
Touch of Grey, Grateful Dead. It's not bad. Man, they're really throwing them at us, bud. You know what we do is we pretend that we don't want to.
I backed
we
my
don't play
car
requests.
into cop car
The other day.
Well, he drove
That one
off
probably
and
lend real
sometime
well.
off, okay?
That probably lend real well to the xylophone.
What can I say? I just hate when I don't know the song as well, and I feel like I'm not doing justice. No.
Well, they're a band that kind of has just a lot of sound, you know, a lot of instruments. I don't know that I've ever listened to. What's his name? Brock. Isaac
Obama?
Brock. Isaac Brock is his name. I don't know that he's ever done a whole lot of just acoustic sets.
Sometimes those lend themselves to the best acoustic ones.
I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has.
I'll probably do Lumineers.
Steve-O, it's 9 o'clock. Any Pixies? Okay, that's not bad.
Pixies. Where's my mind?
That's not bad. I don't know if I got the voice for it today, bud. But I can try. I'm willing to try anything. If they're willing to suffer through it, so am I, bud. I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the sophisticated masses. Okay? You want something? I'll give it to you. We're going to take a break again. I know it feels like we're doing this a lot, but it's 9 o'clock.
No, we're not doing it a lot.
It's 9 o'clock. We have 3 breaks. And I Will Follow You Into the Dark. You ever heard of that one?
I will follow you.
I think we know that song.
Yeah.
I think we maybe know
Yeah,
that
that's
song.
the one we
That's
did.
not a bad one.
Who did?
We can
Who
probably
said
do
it?
that. Herf McGurf. Let's do that. I'm just a little Catholic schoolboy at heart anyway. All right, guys. Ooh. With your feet on the air and your head on the ground.
Man, we could do that.
Oh man, what was their bass player? Her name was Paz. Oh man, she ended up being a bass player for I think A Perfect Circle for a little while.
Oh really?
In between when James Eha wasn't playing the bass.
Damn, Modest Mouse in concert was the best show I've seen in a while. I bet they put on a fucking great show.
No doubt. I'll tell you what, it gets lost a little bit in the music.
Oh, I just gave whoever that was a real boner. And then just shut it down.
Isaac Brock writes some fucking lyrics. He's got a song that talks about having teeth like God's shoes shine. It was one of my favorite lyrics ever. My God wears the whitest fucking shoes you can even imagine.
Oh, gotcha.
I just thought it was pretty cool.
No, that is cool. I thought it was black.
Yeah.
Shoe shine.
Well, you would think so. But I think they got white shine.
Yeah, no,
but
I was like, dude, his teeth look like fucking shoe shine.
Dang,
Gross.
dude. God, come on.
Brush. Guy's got gingivitis.
All right, let's fucking rock this joint. After these messages, it's time to talk sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Well, we didn't get to the tiny home thing, so.
Oh, well, we'll do that.
We'll
do that just on the other side. Let's do it on the other side. We don't have
that
enough,
work for nothing.
We don't have enough sex, drugs, and rock and roll to talk about. You can do drugs in tiny homes.
I can do drugs.
You can do drugs anywhere you want.
I can do drugs in my tiny home, guys.
All right, y'all. I'll catch you guys on the other side of the break.
All right, y'all.
I can't figure out why our mics aren't working.
I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world.
Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp.
It's a stomp, it's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
Do you take our insurance and are you cannabis friendly?
Yeah.
And they all said no. And then at that last phone call, that 8th phone call, I was like, do you know anybody that is? I'm desperate. I've called 7 other people. You're my 8th phone call.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm crying my eyes out. And this lady just felt bad for me and said, hold on, let me call you back in a few minutes. And they called me back and they said that they would take him, but under a certain amount of conditions. And the main condition was that if they felt that cannabis was not working for him, then they would take him from us and put him in and Child Protective Services, and then they would take the other 2 kids too.
Oh,
because they were both underage.
Then
and we would be charged with child endangerment.
So they'd go to federal prison.
Yeah, we would go to federal prison. So we said, bring it on.
Hey guys, it's me, Kippy the Crazy Koala Bear, and I'm here to tell you about James Carlton Insurance.
Kids, quiet down.
It's the best.
Kids, quiet down and listen to Kippy.
Grown-ups need insurance, and Uncle James can help.
Right on.
Grown-ups need insurance. He's got the best reviews on Yelp. Grown-ups need insurance if they want to protect their house.
Yes, sir.
Grown-ups need insurance if they want to properly bury a spouse.
That's a bit morbid.
Grown-ups need insurance if they drive a truck.
Okay.
Grown-ups need insurance just so they don't get...
Whoa, Kippy, you can't...
Well, I was just going to say get in trouble.
Okay, well, it
you
sounded
don't
like you
wanna
were going
get
to...
in trouble.
Like you were going to say something else. James Carlton, State Farm Insurance. You can find him online at carltoninsurance.net, or you can call him at 314-961-4800.
Native hemp inside of me. 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 I got 1,800 milligrams going real good down my throat. When I wake up in the morning and I need a pick-me-up, well, I grab my bottle of native hemp and I splash it on my tongue. Lap, lap, lap. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
Native hemp extract, available at HoosierSophisticate.com. Enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O, at checkout for an additional 30% off.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, 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 Hare, Hare. Yeet gets 650 comments.
That's up
I
there.
shared Krishna Das in it, 3 likes. That's what's wrong with you people. She's right.
That's-
I'm with Terry.
That's what's wrong with you.
Terry.
people.
I stand
There's
with Terry.
nothing sophisticated about you monsters.
I stand with Terry on the will of every morning when my baby takes me home and eats my ass.
You taste that sophistication? Yet?
Sophisticated Hoosiers doing their thing on a Friday morning.
Steve, in the I guess I should
Look at this.
probably
All day. Was it going to do this all day?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Hang on one second.
I made my mouse, my arrow blue.
What we're gonna do here?
We got a lot of people tuning in on Twitch today, and I want to say thank you to the Twitch people, because when we get to 200 people, we're giving away a piece.
Pretty cool little pipe. Amy Winslow.
Amy Winslow.
Carl's
Winslow.
daughter.
Winslow.
Carl's daughter.
Do we have it around here yet?
It's around. It's around. You want to show them? Here, I'll put it back on. Oh, is that where it is, bud? Because that's where it is. Look at that. Look at that little piece. It's got some little shroomy boomies on there, little boomy shroomies. Oh, whoa. It's like a $55 pipe, dude. 52? Something like that? $52 pipe. You trying to win it?
We're going to give it to one of our Twitch followers because we respect you.
Yeah, we respect you. We respect the
Respect the shit out of
nature
you.
with which you carry yourself. Okay?
Yep.
So, we love you. Maybe try and reciprocate the love. That's
Yeah,
all
just a little
anybody
bit.
that
Thank
loves
you.
wants to do.
It's the meaning of life. so.
Steve, we talk about sex, drugs, and rock and roll in the third hour typically.
Darn right
and
we
you-
do.
Boy, did you find one, bud. Did you find
This
one?
one's for you. This is kind of for you.
I'm going to go ahead and kick it over, but a woman was left hallucinating for months.
No.
For months.
Oh, for months. Yeah. That's
After
right, I forgot.
eating
I thought it was a couple
5-day-old
days, yeah,
service
but
station sushi.
the sushi was old.
So let's get to it, shall we, pal?
Meanwhile, wooks have lined up out the door of the
Are
sushi
you
place.
kidding me? 100%. Let's read this story here. A woman suffered hallucinations, insomnia, and incontinence for months after she ate 5 days.
Incontinence is
when you're shatting yourself.
Yeah, all just
and peeing and pooping all over
all
you.
over
You
yourself.
need diapers. You need little diapers, all right? Medics treating the woman, a 34-year-old, only identified as JC.
Yeah, don't. You don't want to get that full name out.
Were left bamboozled as to what was causing her illness until they eventually discovered the problem living in her gut. Now, this is a real thing for people. I enjoy. You a sushi guy? You're probably not a sushi guy.
Yeah.
You a sushi guy?
I can eat about 5 pieces, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. Then the 6th and 7th one, I'm like,
It starts to get a little weird on you?
it starts to get a little weird on
I
me.
fucking love sushi,
Yeah.
man. I can do it forever. I always
You can
order-
eat a bunch?
I can eat a bunch, but the problem is, the ginger is not just like a garnish on the plate. You got to eat the ginger. Otherwise, you're putting fucking worms and shit in your body.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
the orange.
It serves a fucking it serves
slice
a
or-
purpose. It's a palate cleanser so that you can taste the different sushis and what they have to offer. But it's also to keep you from growing worms. In your gut.
Really?
Because, dude, I'm the worst about it. I'm a sleep eater. We've talked about it a little bit on the show. That's not me that wants the sugar. That's
Tell me.
the animal that lives inside of me. That's the fucking the worm that is probably the entire length of my. There's a fucking great video. The entire length of my intestinal tract. There's just a giant fucking Singapore dick slug in there, and it's just I want sugar. I need me some sugar. Give me some sugar. I'm gonna die. So we're 99% not us, bud. We're made
Nope.
up of all kinds
Yep.
of other stuff. We're not. You got to make sure that you're driving your own fucking ship.
We're not
You're
me.
piloting your own ship, pal. Craig and Steve wasabi challenge. Steve will probably not want to do that. I love wasabi, but
I'll eat hot.
I love.
I don't
wasabi.
want to do hot stuff.
A woman. Okay, yeah. So let's see here. A giant tapeworm.
Okay.
Had been lurking in her stomach for 9 months.
Oh.
Her symptoms started after she arrived home, late from work, and realized she hadn't eaten all day. Starving, with no restaurants open, thanks a bunch, COVID, to order from, JC opened the fridge and spotted some sushi she'd bought 5 days ago from a service station.
No.
According to
You can't get
medical
gas
professor
station
and
sushi, right?
YouTube,
Sushi?
you can. Probably not the best. I typically don't eat buffet sushi or gas station sushi. That's just that's a
I'm
kind
with
of a
you on
general
that.
rule of thumb for me.
I'm
I
with
like
ya.
to see a guy roll it right there in front of me. Slice me off that fresh raw fish, roll it up, bud.
Yep.
I'm gonna toss it down and roll it. If it's been kind of incubating in a fucking plastic tray in a gas station
weird.
for a while, I'm probably going to
Next to the Landshire.
Look at that son of a bitch right there. Look at that tapeworm. Fuck. All right. Oof. Okay, JC spent months suffering with malnutrition, incontinence, sleepless nights, anxiety, and hallucinations of bugs crawling up the walls and underneath her skin. Those are not fun hallucinations. You ever seen a scanner darkly?
Yes.
That's a tough one. It began with insomnia, with the sleepless nights leaving her anxious and confused and feeling like her heart was beating out of her neck. Around the same time, JC started having stomach cramps, feeling her stomach jiggle and shake before she went to the toilet. In the weeks after eating the suspect's sushi, JC told her husband it felt like a fish was flapping around in her belly. She endured months of treatments, blood tests, and examinations and was rushed to the hospital twice after suffering terrifying seizures before doctors realized it might be a tapeworm and examined her stool and discovered thousands of tapeworm eggs.
No!
They also found broken off segments of a tapeworm. Doctors clocked the tapeworm as Diphyllobothrium latum, one of the largest that can infect humans, and a species that can grow up to 9 meters long.
9 meters?
9 meters.
I thought you were going to say feet. and I was
9
thinking,
meters, bud. That's almost 30 fucking feet, pal. The parasite loves vitamin B12 and is known to compete with humans it infects for the nutrient, which is exactly what it had been doing to JC, effectively starving her nerves and cells of an essential building block. JC was given a single dose of praziquantel, an anti-worm medication, and made a full recovery.
Okay.
The woman's story was told by YouTuber Chubby Emu, who works as a clinical adjunct professor and doctor in Chicago for the University of Illinois.
Oh, good old Chubby Emu.
I'm a big Chubby Emu fan.
But
Fuck, pal.
yeah, one time I was at Schwagstock and I was having a real rough go. I was puking. It's the time when I went to Schwag and I had to poop and puke, and the porta potties were so gross that I was like, okay, well, I had already.
I know a lot of people that have some speed shitting experiences at some outdoor public shitting experiences.
So right now I just have a pair of white Umbro shorts on. That's it. Like, you can see pretty much everything if you're looking close enough. They're white Umbro shorts.
Sure.
Why I'm in them, I don't know.
Sure.
So I go to the woods. I walk through the woods. I'm tripping my balls off. I'm walking through the woods, and I'm like, I don't want to get too far from camp. I'll never find my way
Sure.
back. But I got to shit. I want to get away.
Yeah, you also don't want to, you gotta
Totally.
cover your tracks so bears don't get you.
So I'm walking around, I'm getting it. I'm like, okay, and we're in Timbuktu, the last camp spot. And I'm back there, and I'm like, oh, okay, this looks like a pretty safe spot. Grab a tree branch. I told you I like to grab the branch
Sure,
and hold
and,
back.
hang
and I'm
out.
just pulling. Yeah,
Hang
I'm
out
pulling
there.
that.
Yeah,
So
naturally.
I'm going. I got my toilet paper, and I'm doing my thing. Well, I see headlights about 100 yards ahead of me, and they're going, and I'm like, fuck, I've walked all the way to a road. It's like through the trees. I can see it. Well, the car turns, and it's coming like this, and then it starts coming right at where I'm at. Well, I realized I've walked from this part of woods to this campground to the other campground. So now I'm about 6 foot in the woods. I think I'm deep. I think I'm lost. I'm 6 foot in the woods, and I realize this is a road coming right directly. So for 100 yards, this car is just going right. And of course, I'm like trying to, okay, there's two beams of light coming right towards me. And I see my shorts that are like down here, and they're glowing. They're like reflective
Yes.
shorts, dude. So
Yes.
I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm sure they just see a pair of shorts about ankle high in the woods as they drive up. I stay still. It's like a T-Rex is coming to get me. And I'm like, oh shit, if I just stay still, I'll be fine, huh? Well, they just drive past me and they're going, looking at me like, what the what's going on
What was this
here?
guy doing? He couldn't get further out in the woods.
So I finish up, whatever. I go back to my tent. Now I'm like puking. I zip my tent up with just my head outside of my tent, right? So my entire body is in the tent and my head is just zipped. I got it zipped so that just my skull is outside of the tent. And I'm going,
Right outside of your tent?
Yeah, it's just right outside.
That's hard.
It's making me puke. It's making me want to Ralph think about it. So I'm doing that. my buddies, it's my buddy's little brother. His crew comes back. They're all have been having a great night. It's probably 1 a.m. or whatever. They come back and they're like, Steve-O, what's up? How's it going, dude? And I remember thinking, how's it going? Take a fucking look,
Right.
bud.
That's the question you're going to ask me
Just
right
take
now.
a look. I have my head zipped out of the fucking...
Yeah, help me out.
So I go, and this is me. This is stupid me. I grab my hand, kind of pull it out towards this, and I'm like, going pretty good, man. And give him like a high five.
They're like standing in your vomit.
Yeah, and I'm laying there looking up at him like, you guys don't get the magnitude of the situation?
100%.
Maybe I'm doing all right. Well, then I lay in my tent. I finally get all the devil out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying in my tent. What do I see crawling all over my tent? And what do they say is the worst trip? Bugs, right?
Yeah, that's hard.
So now I got ants crawling all on the outside of my tent, and the way the lights are shining
They're
outside,
shining right through. You're just
they're
seeing the
shining,
shadows.
And I'm like, dude, this is what they say is the bad trip that they're talking about. Like, I ended up falling asleep pretty quick after that. Like, just ended up being like, oh, I'm so worried about these ants. I better, I was fucking asleep or whatever. I wake up in the morning, and I still see ants, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still fucked. Like, what has happened? Well, I go outside and I'm like, oh shit. I had put my tent on an anthill. So there were legit ants everywhere, all over my tent.
On the outside?
On the
inside
outside, not on the inside. I was like, holy shit, great. That maybe a few.
Nice tent.
But the outside was
well done.
Riddled with them. Like they had said, oh shit, like when you put a piece of fruit on an anthill, you come back later, it's covered. That's what it was. So in the morning, I'm like, this is great. I have all these ants over my tent. I'm like, guys, I have a fucking anthill. I put my tent. Thank you. And they're like, that's a bad thing. You don't want your tent on an anthill. I'm like, if you would have seen where I was at last night, you would know this is an excellent thing, knowing that I have actually put my thing on an anthill and I wasn't imagining all of that shit earlier. So I've been there with the bug thing before, like this lady was. Never like, I'll tell you what, I've gotten more freaked out when I've stayed awake. For a long time.
That's when those hallucinations.
That's when I see
when
shadow
that
people.
Kind of hallucination comes. I mean,
not cool.
Yeah, some of the
scary.
I think some of the worst. I think some of the most damaging hallucinations or potentially dangerous hallucinations I ever experienced were not at the hands of taking hallucinogens.
I've never had hallucinations
but a
like
lack
that.
of sleep. Yep. You stay up for 2-3 days. All of a sudden, ideas you never would have entertained sound like really good ideas.
It's fucking weird,
you see
man.
I mean, honestly, you see how. The strung out meth addict that you see in the fucking what am I looking for? The mugshots.
Yeah.
You see how it came to be. A few days up, man, your body needs fucking sleep. Otherwise, you start now out of the desperation,
You
not
can
just
talk
of
yourself
chasing the drug,
into
but you
shit,
can start justifying some really heinous shit if you're not getting proper sleep and resting your body.
Damn, it happened to a friend of ours. He had a 4-foot tapeworm.
Buddy.
Oh,
you actually know him.
God.
I'll tell you who after the.
No, say it now.
I'm gonna tell you his fucking HIPAA info.
Ma'am, you got about
16.2 foot tapeworm up your ass. All adults should be really concerned about parasites. That is something I think that.
How do I get rid of them?
They don't teach enzymes. Like I think that's something that they don't teach very well in health class. And honestly, what we've been taught our whole childhood about like eating a balanced diet and all,
it's all bullshit.
Fucking nonsense. All nonsense. So it is really interesting to start getting into people that like study fucking gut biome and like, we have a gut brain, right? Like we talk about all the time how there is no sufficient evidence to prove that consciousness comes from our brains. right? And also, like, you can see that clearly there was something else driving her ship for a while.
Something.
And I was talking about me sleepwalking or eating or whatever. That's not me waking up being like, oh, man. That's something else waking me up out of bed and saying, feed the fucking monster. It's like, feed me, Seymour, fucking Little Shop of Horrors. That shit's wild, dude. That's wild. I mean, I kind of pride myself on being a billy goat. Don't ask me if food's bad, because it's been in the fridge. As long as there's no visible mold, I'll fucking eat it. It will not affect me in a negative way. That's Steve, Wormwood, Black Walnut Hall.
Yeah, Wormwood.
That was I used to filter absinthe.
That was the name of that documentary too.
About LSD?
Yep. That's a great
CIA experiment?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
a
pretty
cool
wild.
movie.
That is pretty wild. Poor gut health can affect your mental cognition for sure.
No
question.
doubt.
No question.
No
That's
doubt.
something that I want to get into a little bit at home is brewing my own kombucha. Because I got to where I was really when I did that the fast. A couple months ago. Which all of that, I let all of that fucking come back. So that was great.
Good work.
Yeah, I didn't really build on that at all. But I mean, it was fun. I was never doing it for the physical benefits anyway, just to see what it would do to my brain. And boy, howdy, did it do stuff to my brain. But honestly, I think so. I think towards the end. I mean, I think you think so too. Towards the end, my cognition was not
totally near the end.
Your brain needs fucking food, man.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, when I drink kombucha, or leading into a fast of sorts, going into a medicine ceremony or anything like that, I feel better, man.
Really?
I feel better when I've always kind of been into fermented. I like sauerkrauts. I like kimchi. I like things like that.
Yeah.
And that stuff's great for your gut biome. I just got to be more present with. I just got to fucking have it more at the front of my brain, because like it's all stuff that I don't mind consuming, putting in my body. I would be way better for it. So I don't know, just something I was thinking about. Little aliens running the fucking show. It was really unhealthy anyway. You needed to get back to homeostasis and just don't eat like you hate yourself.
Yeah, don't eat like you hate yourself. I hate myself.
Absolutely, you're in no way conscious
while you're sleep eating.
Yeah,
I sleep turn off alarms, so my tapeworm must be like,
yeah,
dude, I'm
fucking
tired.
Trying to sleep. There's actually
I'm tired, idiot.
Somebody took a Pussifer song, which I love. And they put this awesome animation to it that kind of covers the name of the song is Potions, the Deliverance remix, and there is this animation that is attached to it that kind of highlights what it's like to have an addiction living inside of you, and the way that they draw it is like this worm that's inside of him that's forcing him to eat it, and he's trying to constantly cut this thing out, but it keeps coming back. It's pretty badass. I'll post it in the Discord server, which there's some great conversations going on there. I feel like whenever we launched the Discord, we weren't using it enough ourselves, and we gathered a lot of people to the community, and then it kind of went quiet for a while.
I never got it.
And now we're kind of ramping it back up. It's a really cool place to
I'm there every day.
It's a cool place to
and
take
I don't get lost in
conversation.
it. Facebook, I get lost in.
There's only so much you can scroll.
Discord,
so
there's only so much.
We keep a conversation
I love
kind of
it.
rolling. You check in, you're done.
Yep.
You're down. Once I hit all the tabs,
Yep,
if
I'm
there's
done.
anything new, all right, cool.
Yep, it doesn't fucking suck me in like Facebook and Instagram.
You've been doing great getting up this week. Way to go.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, Craig's ranked #1. You got that right, Jack?
And what?
In Discord, bud. I even put, oh man, the view's great up here.
I'm number
I
2.
checked my rank. I know. We should be. We're running the fucking thing.
I know, but like, don't hang your hat on being number 1.
I'm hanging my hat on it, bud. Also, if you ever want to just game those numbers, just play some trivia for a while. That's really that's probably what happened, because I mean every one of those is a comment, right?
Is it really taking all those into consideration?
I think each one of them though, each tab has a different rank attached to it. You don't want to check it, bud. You don't want to hurt your feelings this morning. You don't want to do that. You don't want no part of this shit. Come on, dude.
No, I think I do.
I think I kind of want. Yeah. So I'm going to pull up the Potions remix, and I'm going to throw that in the Discord. In the meantime, I think
please join the Discord.
Join the Discord, yet.
It's so fun.
Slugs. What the hell's the matter with you? Did you have any sex talk in here?
No.
No sex talk, bud?
No, I didn't know. I don't know what sex is.
Most remote yet accessible places in North America.
I figure we go with the 5 tiny home things
Tiny
first.
homes. Okay, let's do it. You want 5 tiny homes? You got a couple of tiny homes here. Super affordable tiny homes that will inspire you, or tiny home manufacturers to match any budget. Which one you feeling?
I like the 5 tiny homes. Let's go with that one because
5 tiny
we're
homes.
at 9:30. We got a lot to get
5
through.
tiny homes that are amazingly affordable. We're going to cover some tiny home talk a little bit because this is something that we're both into.
Way into.
Something that we're both fucking into, bud. I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook. Everyone I help is through Facebook, so I can't avoid it. We get it.
No, that's what we do, too.
We built our
Yep.
community in Facebook. The problem is every day when we wake up as admins of the page, more and more shit is
we just got 5 more right now.
more and more shit is retroactive.
2 of them,
banned by Facebook. A couple of them probably.
Yeah, probably. Good job, Facebook.
You know. But anyway, so if you come, 2 of them, your algorithm got it.
Yeah, you got
right.
it. You did a good job.
So, we're going to kick over here. We're going to talk about tiny homes a little bit. 5 tiny homes that are amazingly affordable. Look at
How about that one, bud?
Is sweet little Pompazon chair hanging out in front of the front door.
The
I'm not
average
sure I can get
cost
to that front
spent
door.
by a do-it-yourselfer building their own tiny dwelling is around $23,000.
23 large. That's not bad. It's not great.
To have a home, it's great. I mean, you're not finding a house in
You
St.
know that
Louis.
there's a show on Netflix where the dudes build tiny homes. Like it's like couples. They bring in a designer and they bring in like a tiny home contractor specialist, and they make these people's fucking tiny homes. It's actually pretty cool. I think you'd dig it.
I would rather give paper cuts to the tip of my cock than watch any home remodeling show ever.
I think you'd like this one. It's pretty cool. Only because it's tiny homes.
It doesn't. I've watched the Treehouse Home one. I should love that.
right.
I hate them. I hate the people who. If this show
That
can
one in the
take
beginning
5 fucking
costs
minutes,
less than $12,000.
If the show can take less than 5 minutes, but you're dragging me on the whole fucking time with bullshit.
Well,
I'd rather drive a railroad spike.
That's something that
into the tip of my penis.
That's kind of. I mean, you're about to make me come.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm so into it.
Thank you.
I'm so into penile torture.
I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's a waste of my fucking time.
I mean, especially on this one. So, like, a lot of times these people are downsizing from full-size homes. So one of the guys is like, he's almost like a Marie Kondo type, where he's like, look, you don't need all of this shit in your life.
Tiny house,
So
big living.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
It's on
There's
HGTV.
got a couple of guys in there.
Great American Tiny House. Tiny House Nation.
I'll have to see what the guys' names are. But the guy,
Tiny House
the guy
Hunters.
that's the
Jesus
actual,
Christ.
The guy that's the actual like contractor, carpenter, he does some trick shit to really maximize the space on the fucking tiny homes. Like,
Sure he does.
The two this one couple, the one dude was he was kind of a musician. He's a banjo player. He's a pretty fucking good banjo player, but his wife hates the fucking banjo. And so they're trying to figure out how they're living in this tiny space where he can still practice his banjo playing.
They can afford
and
a
she can-
$100,000 tiny home.
and she can
He's
still
a
do-
fucking banjo player.
He's a banjo. Well, banjo's great, man. I love the
They're not on the Forbes 500 list. I'll tell you that much right now.
Playing the banjo?
Yeah, you're not. You're never. Even
Fucking
the guy in the
shot at-
Avits who
shot
played.
at fucking Steve Martin out of nowhere.
Yeah, Steve-
Shot at fucking
Scott or is it Seth who plays the banjo?
Scott plays the.
Scott.
I'm sure Seth can too, but
Yeah, I'm
Scott
sure.
is the primary banjo player.
Yeah.
John Butler. I listened to him play some banjo this morning. He's fucking great.
You listen, if you're playing banjo, you ain't doing nothing.
Banjo's
in
a
your
fucking
life.
jam. I love banjo.
Yeah, it's fine.
John Butler named his daughter Banja. That's how much he loves
That's
the
the
banjo.
stupidest thing I've ever heard
you
in
know,
my life.
fuck you, pal. You don't fucking talk about John Butler's daughter like that. I'll kill you.
Is that the John Butler trio or whatever?
That's him. The one that's Steve hated him the second that I played him because everything he does is world class, and he's like, "Fuck this guy, man."
Yeah, it sounds like me actually. I don't remember it, but that story checks out.
Macy Miller purchased an old recreational vehicle for $500 and then spent the following 2 years transforming it into a beautiful 196 square foot home. Most of the home is made of upcycled materials. For instance, the siding incorporates wood from upcycled shipping pallets. The house is also loaded with resource-saving features such as a composting toilet. For comfort, the tiny abode is tricked out with radiant floor heating. God damn, that had to be most of the cost. During that time, Macy fell in love, got married, gave birth, and adopted a 150-pound Great Dane named Denver. Properly planned and executed.
She executed the dog?
She executed a 150-pound dog. And there's something worse about that. When you kill
there's a period.
When you
Okay,
kill
never
a
mind.
human-sized dog, that's way
That's
worse than
different.
killing a little dog.
That's different.
Kill little dogs. Don't kill 150-pound dogs. My wife saved. God damn, she's got such a big heart, man. She saved the little yappiness ass dog on the block the other day from getting fucking killed by a German Shepherd, and was just met with fucking just a total lack of respect from the dog's owner. And I'm like, babe, that's when you pull out your gun and shoot the fucker while looking him right in his eyes.
Totally. That's the only play.
They're not gonna say thank you. They're not going to say fucking.
How
thank
did
you for
she save a
saving my
dog from a German Shepherd?
She got in between them.
No,
Don't do
she
that,
did not.
And she grabbed the fucking German Shepherd off, let him back.
No.
Yes. Yeah. And then when
And
she
she
knocks
didn't
on
get bit?
She knocks on the door. All right, and dude fucking comes to the door. Can't be bothered.
Don't do that again. Don't get in between the dog fight.
Dude can't be bothered. Oh, and it's like a little fucking shitty fucking some kind of spaniel. I hate this dog. I hate it. I hate it more than.
Is the German Shepherd okay?
These are actually good neighbors, but their dog sucks. On the other side, they're shitty neighbors, but their dog's kind of all right.
That's
you know?
usually, yeah.
That's kind of how it goes, I
Okay.
guess. I don't know. Anyway, if I would have seen it, I would have fucking cracked a beer and watched that fucking German Shepherd eat that little fucker, because he is an asshole. And anyway, so my wife fucking saves this little dog.
That's insane. I don't want nothing to do with
She goes to
the
let
German
the fucking
Shepherd.
neighbor know. She goes to let the neighbor know, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, I guess." I'm like, if that's how dismissive you are, like when I found, I'm like, babe, I'll go kill the dog right now in front of him if that's how he talks to you. I'll go do that right now
for you.
For you. The kind of dog kind of looks like Baxter from Anchorman.
Oh, I love those Benji type dogs.
Yeah, kind of a Benji type dog, but he's a raggedy fucking Benji type dog.
Yeah, well,
and he yaps and fucking yaps all day, probably because he's not loved well enough. And I get it. Some of us get the short
He's
end
probably
of the stick.
talking shit to
Just
that German
don't make-
Shepherd.
He's talking shit all
day.
My cat will go fuck with him too. It's my fucking shit. Paris will go over there and just fucking, he'll fucking tune up the band on his head. Pop, 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 fucking walk out. Oh fuck yeah, my cat hates that cocksucker. He's right. That dog sucks. Dog sucks.
Okay, tiny house number 2.
Tiny house in the
Or
trees
3.
cost $4,000. One New Year's Eve. I can't tell you. I can't tell you the seething hate I have for that. Little
Oh, I
fucking
can
piece of
feel it.
shit.
It's warming up in the
fucking
studio.
Hate it. I hate it. I spent my whole life loving dogs until I lived next to that one. That dog has made me wage war against all the rest of the fucking little dogs. That particular dog.
Damn.
I always wanted a little Jack Russell. People were like, "Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?" Because I want him because of Milo and the mask.
Okay.
That's why. I don't know. I just always wanted as a kid. A little fucking Jack Russell.
Oh,
Maybe if I put a mask on him, he's got a big green head. One New Year's Eve, Dave Harrell promised his wife that he would build her a treehouse. So he did. And
Aw.
soon became their second home. The project cost $4,000 and took 6 short weeks to construct.
That ain't bad.
Though this was possible only because Harrell is a skilled craftsman. Elaborate tree houses for adults are increasingly common as permanent residences for those dedicated to a tiny house living. Dave's tiny house is nestled on a wooded hillside. The home features a raised deck overlooking the woods. Low maintenance, natural wood siding covers the home with aluminum roofing, completing the cabin-like. I dig it.
I like that one a lot.
I'm a fan. I like how I got a little deck. I'm not sure how safe that deck is without any kind of railing system. I'm not sure that passes code, but hey, whatever. We're in the woods.
I like the A-frame.
These are fucking cool.
You like those?
A dome-shaped concrete home for $3,500, bud. These tiny dome-shaped homes are called Benny shells. They're constructed using a process that is similar to making a papier-mâché balloon base. In this case, concrete is poured over a heavy-duty air pump bladder and steel rebar framework. Next, the bladder is deflated to reveal a tiny, resilient home that can stand up to extreme conditions such as earthquake, high winds, or even lava flows, bud. Originally used for emergency shelters and temporary structures such as auxiliary classrooms, recent years have seen Benny shells adopted by the tiny house crowd. I'm so into it. Check it out. It looks like they have over here. It looks like they have a center mess hall situation.
Yep.
That's the play, bud. That's the fucking
We
play.
could use hempcrete.
I would love that.
Bless you.
Thank you. This tiny vacation home costs less than $3,000.
Damn.
It's like a little repurposed shipping container.
Yeah.
If you're an urban dweller who fantasizes about building your own tiny vacation home, Pinup Houses is a company that creates and sells building plans for tiny homes. The Cheryl Cabin is a 107 square foot vacation retreat with a 47 square foot porch. The estimated construction cost is $29.00. The plans cost $29.
That's awesome.
And they come with a money back guarantee.
So you can get that package, I guess,
Yep.
where they tell you what to buy.
Yeah.
And then they said it's about $2,900, and then you get the plans for.
That's what it looks like.
That is fucking great.
And rounding it out, number 5, a tiny home is possible for $500. Finally, here's a fantastic custom tiny home built by Scott Brooks for a mere $500. Although it's only 83 square feet, it is remarkably cozy and comfortable. To slash building costs, he constructed this cozy Pacific Northwest abode out of salvaged materials such as the large reclaimed picture window that looks out on the Northwest Forest. It's a great window. If you want to be dazzled by even more tiny homes, check out the best tiny homes.
What has he got? Is that vulcanized rubber, or is that just that Tyvek shit?
It looks like it's like fucking tar paper.
Yeah, because fuck that.
Right?
I'm not putting that on the outside
No,
of my house.
hell
I am
no.
putting something else on there.
I love myself. I deserve more than that.
Yeah, look at that dude.
Ding dong.
He hates himself.
Hates himself. He's left.
Ding dong. Ding
Hi,
dong.
I'm new.
Hi, new.
What is their name? Prescription chorizo. Okay. Hi. Is
Prescription
Is that Mexican
chorizo.
chorizo, Spanish chorizo, or Portuguese chorizo? Because your answer will determine whether or not you can stay around. The German Shepherd's a great dog. He was trying to do us all a favor for real. That's my
I know.
Yeah, get a tiny house in one of those house vans. 196 square feet. That's closet size. Fuck that. I get it. I understand. Yeah, I get it. It's not for everybody. I am not a homebody. I'm not sure how much of a tiny home I can get away with my cancer wife, who is a homebody. I'm a guy that's trying to be out and about on the town. I don't want to be home any more than I have to. I like the idea of having a smaller space. So that I'm enjoying the world. This is just a place I come to sleep. That's
I'm with it.
That's where I'm trying to be.
I want a place that I can go hole up for a little while too, when the weather gets bad for
Totally.
a day or two,
Just wait out
and
the
then I'm
storm.
ready.
Yep.
And then and if I lived out in the wilderness or whatever, I would be up with the sun. I'd be down with the sunset. Like I'm totally comfortable living that life when I go camping. Like, 8:30, we ate dinner and it's dark as night out. Okay, I'm ready to chill by the fire, play a few guitar songs, and fucking go to sleep. I'll wake up as soon as the sun gets up.
You know, I got to thinking about that over the last weekend. I was on a bit of a journey, and I was just having this thing like, if I did win the lottery, what would I like? What would then become my purpose? What would I do? We talk about, if money was no object, would we still do this? And I absolutely think that I would.
Oh God, no.
I mean, I think, but I don't think I would do it from here. Anywho, I do think that, ironically, if I came into an obscene amount of wealth, I would then search out the work, right? Like, so it's something that we talk about kind of regularly, is like we have this generation that we're in right now. I think especially Americans, we're always chasing comfort, and through chasing comfort, we kind of always find ourselves. Work has like this negative connotation attached to it. Mostly, probably because most people are doing mindless fucking work.
Oh yeah,
that doesn't make them feel proud.
Sitcoms, movies, our parents. A lot of it was like, God, oh, you think I like fucking going to work every day?
Yep.
I don't.
Yep.
I
gotta
do
go
it, though.
fucking do the
It's like,
spreadsheets.
okay.
It's like,
I guess that's
don't
just what
know.
you do.
I guess.
Yeah.
But then, like, when you meet someone who really has like old world skills, artisan type craftsmanship, things like that, and they're consumed by that work, whatever it is, whatever that modality is, those people just seem to be more centered, seem to be less bothered by the mundane reality of life. Fucking well, not just life, but like the ant farm of fucking minutia that people participate in. The average person participates in to make a living.
Gotcha.
If I was then making, if all of my money was taken care of and I was able to kind of acquire assets or land as needed, I like to think that, man, I would really start. I come from a family of great carpenters and metal workers and things like that. I used to be a welder. I used to love that. Like I didn't love the money that was attached to it, even though there was decent money. But but like it wasn't worth it to me to trade that much of my waking life for an amount of money that didn't really provide for some of the other things that I wanted. However, if I had the money that provided all of those things, I'd like to think I would all of a sudden I would take metalworking back up, but now I get to just make things I want to make
No
cool
doubt.
shit. And
Fix
kind of
something
like, kind of like aficionado seeds we were talking about with Canifest, like. And then also, if I make something that I'm very proud of, that I know is well crafted, I'll put a fucking price tag on it that you have to pay to make sense because I am that attached to it. And if you don't, fuck you. I don't need your money.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't need your money. It's not. So I got to thinking about that. I'm like, I think if I won the lottery, I would then kind of seek out the work. Maybe that looks like farming a small little plot of land. Maybe that looks like woodworking. Maybe that looks like metalwork. Maybe it looks like a combination of all of those things, you know, like. Because why not? What the fuck else do I got to do?
See, that's the thing. I think that's when, little maybe off topic, but kind of on the same thing. But, that too, that's the opposite direction where I'm going.
Okay.
We've heard the thing about the welfare queen, and like UBI, if we start giving everybody what their needs are met, then they ain't going to do nothing. No, man, like that is not the way it is. Some people are just lazy asses, and if they get something, they'll continue to be a lazy ass.
Yep.
If they don't get anything, they'll continue to be a lazy ass. Someone who's driven, when they meet their goals, their curse is usually like, well, let's make some new fucking goals. Let's keep going. Like, there's never an end. So it's both ends of the spectrum, and I think we're heading for a totally different world. I would love to see neighborhoods pop up. Tiny home neighborhoods. Instead of a land developer going, I'm going to build fucking mansions out here. It's like, the next generation, they don't really want a fucking giant house that they're attached to that's $500,000 that they got to always upkeep. That's all these things. Oh, no, we bought 2 tiny homes right next to each other, and we built a third one, a little mess, a kitchen area, just kitchen and living room, and then we go to our own places. That's the way the world could be going, because we're looking at upcycling and recycling and utilizing all the shit we had, because, we're fucking, for years and years and years, we've been consuming. And I think now we're finally getting to a point where we're saying, let's not consume everything. Let's try to rework this and figure out how to get back to nature. And I think tiny homes are a great way to get back to nature.
I love it, brother. I'm into it. We'll do some more tiny home talk on Monday. What do you think?
Okay, because I got 20, and the one is mini mansion
I like
tiny home builders, St. Peter's.
Maybe we'll do like a whole homesteading, tiny home living, van living segment, because I'm into it, and I think we have enough vagabonds and boho freaks in this group that would probably be interested in this information, because maybe they're just trying to get away from it all. That welfare queen still has 9 kids to care for. That's her curse, no doubt. I feel like our current house is a tiny house already. It definitely is with kids in it, no question about it.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
Yep.
Kids, I want them to be able to get away. But I figure if you live in a place where there's a lot to do outside, kids have been figuring out for a long time that, I don't need to be inside. I was never inside. My mom said when it was the weekends when I was a kid, from the time I woke up till the time the streetlights came on, I was fucking outside. I was just doing shit.
Yep.
Whether it be a rainy day where I'm walking around with an umbrella, like I vividly remember that. Just how cool is it to be out on your own? You're a kid, you got an umbrella, you're walking down the street. Like, I was amazed by that shit.
Enveloped by water falling out of the sky.
Man.
No doubt.
Oh, God.
View is gorgeous up there.
God damn it. How do you do that? iRank? Hashtag?
It's
exclamation point rank.
You're right there, Ped. You're right. Steve, I got to thinking about how much I love the movie. I got to thinking about how much I love the movie Airheads.
Thank you.
We talked about it a little bit before. And I just got a feeling, if I had to guess, just based on all of these fucking smarmy little twats that review movies, especially movies that I love from the 90s, I got a feeling they'd probably let that shit come out of their mouth a little sideways, if I had to guess. So I want to talk to you guys about the cinematic masterpiece that is Airheads. First off, the cast is unbelievable. You got a young, sexy Brendan Fraser.
I know.
Okay?
In his prime,
you got
probably.
a young, sexy Adam Sandler. You've got a young, serial killerish Steve Buscemi. Okay?
Buscemi.
Buscemi mucho. So I want to get into some of the reviews. I got to see if this guy's actually got a fucking. I better not go to that one. It says it's unsafe. All right. So right out the gate, should we give them kind of the rundown about what Airheads is about?
Yeah.
I guess is that probably
sure.
So you got some IMDb reviews there. I think Amazon maybe has some reviews too. Maybe we'll pull up those. So anyway, the gist of this movie is they're a young and up and coming kind of thrash metal band, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to
They got
just
a
get their
demo.
demo heard
Yeah.
by Judd Nelson, who is a record executive. They're just trying to get their cut in front of him. And a whole slew of shit just keeps happening. Chaz is on the outs. His girlfriend's threatened. Chaz is played by
Chester.
Yeah, well, don't give it away, bud.
What's his last name?
But Chaz
Copperpot?
is his gal is threatening to leave him. You know, she's tired. She's tired of living the pauper's life, waiting for this man to hit it big. You know, you know they're suggesting that the three of them. You got Adam Sandler plays the drums. You got Buscemi plays the bass, and Chaz Palminteri. That's not right. Chaz plays.
Polidoro?
Chaz is the guitar player and lead singer. All right. So you guys got kind of a gist here. They decide they're going to hijack the main rock station. They're going to hold it hostage, and they're going to get their fucking demo played live on the airwaves.
Chester Ogilvy. Chaz Darby,
a.k.a. Chester Ogilvy.
Rex was Steve Buscemi. Pip.
So this gives you an idea of kind of what's going on. Hilarity ensues. These guys are holding the radio station hostage until their tape can be played. The problem is the one that they brought burns up in the machine. So now they're trying to track their single down so that they can. But in the meantime, they're going to keep the station held hostage, right? All right. So you guys got an idea of Airheads, what it's all about. Now let's go to. I'm going to go to Rotten Tomatoes to start out, so we can kind of find out what the numbers are attached to it. Okay. So the tomato meter, they're giving it a 23%. Kind of a slap in the face. The audience is clean cut. Audience is clean cut down the middle, 50%.
Okay.
It's fine. I still think it's a little much. So anyway, LA radio station, they're taking it over. Let's get to some of the reviews, shall we? All right. Some people, they got it's a great cast. There's people that are like, hey, it's a pretty solid cast. You're gonna get a couple laughs out of it. Let's start in with Dennis Schwartz from Dennis Schwartz Movie Reviews. Sounds legit. He simply says, it's a dumb comedy.
Original score C. You gave it a C.
He gave it a C. It's a dumb comedy.
Okay, dick.
Fine. You can't even. That's all you got. Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep visiting Dennis Schwartz Movie Reviews if you're gonna give me fucking 3-word reviews.
Hey, Schwartzy, you ever seen one of these, bud?
Yeah, fuck you, pal.
That's it, right there for you. What's Felix Vasquez?
Felix Vasquez Jr. Cinema Crazed says,
Cinema Crazed.
Everyone in the film has simply been better and funnier before. Even Frasier.
Bullshit.
Now, time out a second.
Bullshit.
Even Frasier? Is this like, that's a backhanded, like, I'm going to take a stab at a guy who was molested by Hollywood executives. Brendan Fraser is filled with talent. He's up to his eyeballs with talent.
The guy is beautiful. He did movies with animals.
TV Guide gave it a 1 out of 4.
They
Said, Airheads commits the cardinal sin of satire. It's not sure what it's making fun of.
It's making fun of.
This is why you're a fucking idiot, TV Guide.
Stick to TV.
This is why you're dumb as hell.
Stick to TV.
Because it's very clear who they're making fun of. The entire thing, the entire premise of this is that rock and roll is dying, bud. And these guys, they play power slop. They're trying to get it on the airwaves. And as they take over this radio station, they kind of exposed a bit of fuckery that's going on at the radio station where the station manager's thinking about changing the format up.
To jazz.
To fucking smooth, easy listening jazz.
And it's a rock station,
This is
baby.
what the satire's about. It's about the suffocation of rock and roll.
Yeah, corporate music.
For fucking corporate
What do you
music.
mean you
How
don't
do
know
you
the fucking-
not
what do
get
you
it?
mean?
How do you not get it?
It's simple.
It's a fucking 2 + 2 equation, bud.
They're not breaking down the chemicals of the world here. I got a review from Macbeth 007.
Give me Macbeth.
This is
007.
quite possibly the worst film I have ever seen.
Well,
You're a moron.
Get some fucking culture.
The
then.
jokes are absolutely pathetic. The plot is predictable, and the acting, well, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? It's so good.
Yeah.
All the players.
I ain't farting on no snare drum, dude.
Thank you. All the players in this movie have gone on to better things. Thank God. God is capitalized too, so good for them.
Okay.
But this film must be an unsightly smudge on everyone's resume. The only reason I would recommend you see this film would be for when someone asks you, what's the worst movie of all time in human existence?
I'll fucking...
It's incredibly awful, Macbeth.
Macbeth 007.
Macbeth 007. What's wrong with you?
I'll fucking hit you so hard, your aunt's gonna taste my knuckles. Okay? All right, bud? That's how hard I'm gonna hit you,
And-
Macbeth 007.
And they've gone on to review other movies such as Sleepy Hollow, which they called a gothic splendor, and Dead Again, which they said watch it again and again and again. So Airheads they're not on board with. Those two movies.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow was a
love
real
them.
fucking masterpiece.
Love
What a
Sleepy
dildo.
Hollow.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, Leonard Clady from Variety magazine, a top critic. He says the Anarchic Saga could have used more bite or the hint of a threat just to keep things interesting. There was a threat, dude. There was the fucking SWAT team outside trying to fucking gas these dudes out. They had a fucking plant on the inside in one Cosmo Kramer. Michael Richards, he's given the information to the SWAT team out there. They start dragging these dudes' history out for the public. They try to shame them. It was the first time I figured out that public shaming bones me up. Okay? All right?
First
you tell
time?
me there isn't a threat. Yeah, I was a young lad. I had no idea that humiliation could do that to my bag. Yeah, that's true.
Who?
Brendan Fraser. You want to know why he fucking disappeared? He was a part of the whole Me Too movement, dude. And these people are fucking talking about him sideways out of their mouth. They
Really?
must support rapists. That's how I read it.
Oh yeah, here's a guy who says Driver 8. He says I support rapist. I'm for the raper, not Brendan Fraser.
Thanks,
That
Driver.
happened?
That happened, dude.
Jeez,
it's bad.
fuck.
It's bad, dude.
This
He
might
was
be one of-
constantly being groped. It's weird, dude. It's a whole fucking weird thing, man.
By who?
The people.
Weinstein?
The Weinsteins and their.
How do you
their
not
handlers.
say get off me,
Yeah.
bud? I'll slap you in the kisser.
Well, I mean, I think that's part of the deal, right? When people's livelihood and their careers kind of fucking are attached to this, like, you piss one off, you're out. When he finally fucking took a stand, you never saw Brendan Fraser again, bud. There were no more Journey to the Center of the Earth fucking movies made after that. Well, actually, they made
like
Journey to Mysterious Island
with The
but they did it
Rock.
with The Rock, not with Brendan Fraser.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, Jeff Andrew from fucking Time Out, a top critic from Time Out.
Mm-hmm.
Here's his review about Airheads and for them too. You find a
piece
way
of
to
shit.
fucking insult me
You piece
while you're
of
at it.
shit.
You want to insult the art that I enjoy and insult me while you're at it.
The Golden Globes executive.
Dude, yeah, they were fucking.
He said his left hand reaches around, grabs my ass cheek, and one of his fingers touches me in the taint. You do that for half the show on me.
Rightly despairing of ever landing a record deal, Los Angeles rockers the Lone Rangers infiltrate their favorite radio station with a demo tape and water pistols. Matters get out of control, and before they know it, Chaz, Rex, and Pip are holding the entire station hostage live on KPPX. The exposition is such a drag. It seems impossible that the movie won't improve once the hostage situation develops. But that's when the movie fucking starts, bud, is when the hostage situation develops. But despite the presence of such worthies as Mantegna as a disillusioned DJ and McKean as the unctuous station manager, don't say unctuous, it never does. About Airheads and For Them Too. That was the full review there. Fuck that guy. What an asshole.
He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
Not for a while.
I mean, Condor, 2018.
That's
Secret
new.
of
What
Karma,
was the gap?
2020.
Go scroll down.
2017, 2013, 2010, 1999, 92, 2008, 2000.
Yeah, 8-year gaps in between when he was one of the biggest people going. Come on, bud. He had the Mummy series. Why did The Rock fucking replace him and everything? Was Rock diddling him? Was it just an ultimate power move?
I mean, he had the Mummy and Journey to the Center of the
That
Earth
Blast
in
from the Past, we talked
2008.
about that the other day. Brendan Fraser's a gem.
Bedazzled, I loved Elizabeth Hurley.
Elizabeth
in that.
Hurley was great in
She
that
played
one.
the Dazzle.
He did leave. That's why he's got no more work. He's
He's working.
He's got a little bit of work. But it's all fucking B-cut movies.
So it's about 2008 to 2000. Well, 2010
All right.
he's doing something.
There should have been enough. Janet Maslin from the New York Times, Steve, said there should have been enough material here for 6 sitcoms. Instead, there's not enough for one movie.
I'm just kind of broken up about this Brendan Fraser thing.
Yeah, you ought to be. He was fucking raped, bud.
But a part of me is like, how are you going to rape Brendan Fraser? In his prime, you can rape Brendan Fraser?
I think that's your fucking unraped privilege talking, if we're being honest. Like, you think fucking big, strong men can't be raped against their will? Because they can.
Well, I feel like if you continue to do a job...
I'd like to think that I could stop someone from raping me.
Oh, no, I could totally be raped. I'm not saying I couldn't. I'm saying Brendan Fraser, his whole deal is like, I don't know how sorry I feel for you when you're a major
movie star.
When you're a major movie star and you don't start getting work because you wouldn't do certain things.
Well, maybe that's the fucking nature of the beast. Dude.
Yes, I think you are participating in the world where that happens to a lot of people, and for you to go, it happened to me, now it's a big deal. Fuck you. You've made millions off the fucking industry.
I don't know if that all came about because people were basically asking what the fuck happened to Brendan, because he went from being like in pretty major blockbusters to just disappearing.
Yes, I know. I'm saying, and maybe this is a sexist thing, but I think it's different for a girl than a guy when it comes to that shit. I think
maybe
like power
maybe, dude.
wise,
I mean, think about all of the let's just kind of a sidestep here and get to what this show's all about, and this segment is all about. Think about all of the males that decide to go into the porn industry because they think they're going to be the next great porn star. Almost none of them make it as straight porn stars. The way in is for you to sell your body and do gay porn.
This is you're talking 90s porn though, 2000s
I'm talking
porn.
now, bud.
Now porn, you can do whatever you want.
You could try, but not if you're going to go through any of the major production houses. Sure, Brendan Fraser.
You're not going to make any money though, really. Like
Brendan Fraser.
Top people in porn make a lot money. Like that one company that owns all the porn, that owns Brazzers. And all
they
of them
just
now.
keep buying it up. Yeah,
they just keep buying everything up, and then I think if you're an actor, a porn actor,
I wonder if there's
you have
ever
so
been
many
any-
more options
I wonder
now
if
with
there's been any
OnlyFans and
antitrust,
cams.
I wonder if there's been any antitrust suits against porn, that particular porn company, because they swallow up the competition as it grows, right? Like they swallow it up.
Yeah, I think there's a problem. Obviously, there's a problem with someone saying, "Hey, I'm going to grab your chode. Do you want to work in this town again?" But it's like, shouldn't we focus on getting those people out of there? And maybe that's what's happening here. I don't know. This is just kind of blowing my mind here. I'm trying to.
I didn't mean to throw you.
It's throwing me for a fucking
James
loop right now.
Sanford,
Because
from
I
the
love Brendan Fraser.
I love Brendan
dude.
Fraser too, and I'll fight for his honor. James Sanford from the Kalamazoo Gazette says it keeps threatening to be funny, Steve, but rarely scores. It's a hilarious movie. I've laughed. Not only have I laughed at the movie, I've laughed at the movie several times.
Oh, it's funny.
It's pretty. Scott Weinberg, efilmcritic.com, he says it's pretty annoying when you cast a bunch of funny people in a movie that turns out this devoid of chuckles. What do you want? You have Cosmo Kramer crawling around in an air duct system. You got fucking Adam Sandler being the lovable Sandman that he is. He's just the big dumb idiot that fucking beats on the skins that happens to fucking make it with the hot intern gal that's the banging the record exec. You know?
I don't know.
Everything.
I feel like I need to start seeing these movies before I start going off on the review people.
David Perini from Apollo Guide says, I wouldn't advise you to rush out to see it, but if you like rock and roll, independent musicians, or Sandler, you might want to check it out. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
It's a fair assessment.
Mark Savlov. Layman can't seem to make up his mind if this is an outright comedy or a social satire along the lines of This Is Spinal Tap, which naturally results in virtually nothing. You're an asshole.
All right, we're running late.
We're
This
done.
is
It's fine. Steve-O, get your
fine.
guitar. Let's fucking play these cocksuckers a song.
It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't mean to bring you down with the Brendan Fraser.
Oh, it's just got me messed up in the
Well,
head.
it is messed up.
It's messed up.
I love Brendan Fraser.
It's messed up how I feel.
Let's just
about
say
it, too.
it.
It's like,
well, I think that we have this idea, and it's something that we're always going to deal with, right? I live a pretty charmed life. I had a great childhood. My upbringing with nothing that I have or don't have now is because of anything that I lacked growing up or anything that people threatened me with or anything like. Pretty much, I made my bed. Whatever I have is a direct result of how I've carried myself, which is probably not well enough, but I'm always trying to improve. There are people though who I just think it's Hollywood in general. I think Hollywood is a fucking cesspool of monsters.
100 million%.
It's a cesspool of monsters, and I don't think that Brendan Fraser is the first star to have gone. Dude, Corey Feldman and Corey Haim.
From the very beginning.
From day one, everybody called him crazy.
How old is he in Encino Man? Probably.
Brendan Fraser, he's a kid, probably early
18,
20s
19,
maybe.
20,
yeah, maybe early 20s.
So that's fucked up.
It's very fucked up.
But I don't know. It's just hard for me when people are like, oh, this person said I had to do this if I wanted the job. And it's like, well, then fucking figure something else out. Like, maybe acting wasn't meant for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel bad for saying that.
Yeah.
But when am I, like, the world's not perfect. Call this person out.
Yeah,
and
but I mean,
get rid of them.
Right. I feel like we should probably not dismiss, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what sex you are. Power is power, and trying to succeed within a power structure, there are people who manipulate that power to make people do heinous fucking acts against their will in order to maintain the life that they've already began to build for themselves.
And I don't know if anyone's saying, hey, this fucking...
He was born in 1968.
Oh, shit, so he's kind of old.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Encino Man was, what, 98, 99?
No. Way earlier than that, 92.
92, okay.
All right.
96.
So he was 24. Right here,
oh, shit. What is that?
Encino Woman.
What? There's an Encino Woman that came out?
What the fuck? No way. No way. They totally ripped this movie off? Get the fuck out of town.
I would have watched Encino Woman.
It doesn't have anybody in it that we know. All right, guys.
I don't know. I feel bad that shit happens, but I'm fucked up about it. The Brendan Fraser thing's got me fucked up.
I apologize. I apologize for doing that to you. Airheads will do that. I'm passionate about the movie Airheads. I love the soundtrack. I love the laughs attached. Everybody should go home and watch Airheads at some point this weekend. It's called Victim Shaming. There you go.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm doing?
I think it's what you're doing.
But
It's
see,
all right.
I'm an asshole.
You're just trying to get better.
I'm trying to figure it out because I think if it was a woman, I'd be like, "That's fucked up."
Yeah.
But since it's a strapping guy, I'm like, "That what the fuck was he doing? Fight your way out of it, idiot." But is that just my
but it's not like I don't think that he was physically threatened. I think that his livelihood was threatened. Yeah, he probably could have knocked that dude out.
Yeah.
And also never worked again.
He also never worked again. So
it's kind of the same. Well, I think that's. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
So
like,
you might as well dot someone's eye if you're gonna fucking
and scream it from the mountaintops. You're fucking Brendan Fraser. Like I'm sick.
Yeah,
my problem is
totally.
the people who control that shit.
Yeah.
Like how long did Weinstein do his fucking thing,
and they have a video of everyone who was a part of the thing saying, he's a monster. They all went up to every fucking award show and said, Weinstein's the best guy in the world.
Dude, that's why
they've already sold
That's
their
why Meryl
soul.
Streep can suck my dick. Fucking Oprah can suck my dick. All them
The
motherfuckers.
chick is super hot in the fucking she's in the Mockingjay fucking movies.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, she was talking shit about him. But she's got a big thing where she's like, I love him
Yeah,
and all
fuck
that
all
stuff.
of them.
They all
fuck all of them.
So that's what I'm saying.
Call
a little
out the-
part of me, I'm perplexed.
Well,
on
that's
that.
the whole deal. Is it always takes somebody fucking in the shadows to be like, no, this is what happened, and then whenever it becomes fucking, and then whenever it becomes popular, then all of a sudden they're all gonna pile in. I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Be the fucking whistleblower.
Yeah.
Of course, we're in a fucking world now that we don't
It's tough to
fucking
navigate.
celebrate whistleblowers for what they are, which
I
are
know.
people trying to fucking expose heinous fucking acts that are taking place in the name of justice. And our views of the world are so perverted. Our views of justice and honestly atrocities are so fucking perverted that anything that threatens our comfort, and that box in our living room, that lighted box in our living room, is the main fucking purveyor of comfort for many Americans. If you threaten that, then all of a sudden you threaten everything I stand for. And that's a fucking problem, Jack. Let's sing my song, Let's Go Home. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Real quick.
Thank you.
Real quick. James Carlton, State Farm. He sells insurance. He protects the things that you love and the people that you love. Okay? Give him a call, 314-961-4800. If you call him, he'll take you off of his murder list. Ms. Marketing, right below us. You want more leads for your business or your organization? Are you trying to get your message in front of people that it fucking jives with? Listen, this guy's going to help you get in front of them. Every now and then you're going to find someone that doesn't think you're sophisticated, and that's fine. You can just love them right through it. Okay? Ms. Marketing's doing that for us. Adam Bundren wants to help you buy your dream home. He'll help you sell your old home. He'll help you buy investment homes. He'll help you sell maybe a property that you inherited from your family. He wants to talk real estate, and he wants to talk dirty about it, okay? So do it in the middle of the night. Call Adam Bundren Property Group for all of your real estate needs. He's one of us. Bo knows how to grow hydro. Bo know hydro, okay? That's what he does. He grows plants. He helps you grow plants. He's got information to help you grow the healthiest, most vibrant plants you've ever seen. You should check out Grow Active Solutions down in Tower Grove South in St. Louis on Hartford Street. It's fucking awesome. All right, there he is. He's fantastical. Look at the eyes on that guy. Dennison Collard, right now, has got silver label CBG CBD extract. And what's going to happen is when you go to their site and you enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O, you're going to get $20 off of this $100 product. You're going to get it for $80. Get it delivered right to your door. I think all orders over $100 are free shipping. We typically enjoy a little bit of the native hemp extract flower that they are making available to us. Their flower is incredible. Little Suver Haze. And what's the other one? Lifter?
Lifter.
All right. Unbelievable. Great cannabis sativa L strains. Just, do some work with our sponsor. Spanish Society. Brian released another video the other day. We are raising money, man. People are getting helped out going to the holidays. I think we've already raised $2,000. Check out the Vibe Tribe. Check out Brian Kessler. If you can donate $1, if everybody that watched our show, that follows along in our community, donated $1, we could fund a lot of families' Christmases through the year, or their holidays through the year, through the end of the year. And that's what we're trying to do.
Through the year-round Christmas.
Year-round Christmas, baby. That's what I'm trying to be.
That's not bad.
That's what I'm trying to be. And outside of that, we sure appreciate you guys starting your days with us, even whenever we're not sophisticated. We appreciate that because sometimes we're a little Hoosier and sometimes we're a little sophisticated.
Yeah, we do.
That's the whole fucking juxtaposition of the name Indigo, you fucking dildo.
Terry Indigo.
Super Haze Lifter, Special Sauce, CBG, nativehempextract.com, code HOSO. Thank you, Tiffany Jones. We appreciate you. Doc Tiff. All right, guys. You asked for it, now you got it. Let's do it.
Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind, follow you into the dark, no blinding light, or tunnels to gates of wine, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark.
If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy sign. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love, so I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy sign. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me, we've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. There's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy sign. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into Cowabunga.
Oh, we're getting better and better.
Every motherfucking day, motherfucker. Shit.